everybody, it's me, your mom. How's everybody feeling today? Are we feeling like witches, forest spirits, or unholy creatures today? Please let me know. Today, I am feeling like an unholy creature. I had 2 showers yesterday. I had half a shower today. I'm incredibly clean, but devastatingly unproductive. Okay. So I hope you're vibing with that. Oh my God. Hi, Blair. Hi. Oh my God. Hi, Raiders.
Blair Wolf
Hi.
VT is rating with 7 viewers.
How are you? Oh my God. Thank you so much for the raid. Hi, Oron. I gotta say hello to everybody. I hope you had fun playing art. Playing art? Yeah, that seems right. Doing the shout outs for the beginning of the stream. Thank you very much, Barry, for being first. Appreciate you. Hi there, Star Moon. Appreciate you. Good to see you as always. Hello there, Murphy. Draco has arrived. Indeed, you have. Feeling like a witch today. Whichever is sleepiest. I feel like witches are sleepy because they get so much done. Hi, Lost Bow. It is indeed quiz time. Hello there, Foxden. Hi, Blair. Hello there, Ron. I'm just lovely. You did have fun playing art. Excellent. That's good to hear. Thank you so much for the raid. You literally, I just arrived. I have some tea. I was just asking everybody if they felt like a witch, a forest spirit, or an unholy creature. And I'm fully in the unholy creature camp today, bestie. That's where I'm at. Today we are going to do some cringy quizzes. Yeah, I'm really excited. So I hope that some of you will join me in doing quizzes so we can find out if I'm just like you for real. My timing's so good. Exactly. Genius moves, honestly. Genius moves. Big brain only. Well, thank you again. I appreciate you. I hope that you had a good stream. If you need to do some self-care, I'm totally with you. So feel free to lurk and do that if you need to. Or if you would like to hang out for quiz time, I would love to have you. Wow. Hi, Nugman. Thank you so much for, I don't know, just like beating me up as a form of greeting. Really appreciate that. How are we doing? How's the music level? I think the music level is good. I might turn it down just like literally 1 decibel, like an imperceptible amount, because I can't be relaxed. There we go. Violence? Well, thanks. Wow, great. Fantastic. I haven't actually set up tits properly for this position, so it bonks me like on the clavicle. Replenish the snacks and come back. Excellent. I'm excited for you to have some delicious snacks. Yes, please do report about the snacks because I'm sure everyone in chat would love to hear about them. Do I have anything interesting to say? Oh, there is a small announcement. We love a clavicle. Clavicles kind of freak me out. Is that weird? Collarbones. One of my friends is a massage therapist and she says that she can like massage me under there. And I really do not like that idea. It sounds like it would hurt, even though like I'm sure she would be able to do it in a way that doesn't hurt. But like, and I know it's like floating in there, but I know that like my body is much more squishy than I probably give it credit for, but I don't know. I know that I always say that I'm just a pile of marshmallow fluff with like, you know, a hair bow on, but scary. Ouchie. I don't want to be, you know what I mean? I want to be kneaded like dough that could be overdeveloped at any moment. Do you know what I mean? Like if I go to the massage therapist, what I want is for them to take their fingertips and like gently smush me, but just like the perfect amount. Like I don't like to be smushed too hard. No, thank you. Buddy likes to be wailed on. Like he likes to get a people's elbow right to the middle of the spine. That's what he's looking for. I've like been in the room while Buddy is receiving a professional massage from our friend who is a professional massage therapist. I promise it was extremely normal behavior. Buddy zonked passed the fuck out, fully asleep. He's like warm, he's under a blankie, and she's just fucking going to town on him, like beating his ass up, and he's like elbow deep in his spine, and he's napping, gone. Wakes up like, what happened? Like, I don't know, dog. Looks like she broke 3 of your bones. This little ducky emote is so cute. Oh, little guy. Yeah, so that's just some tea that nobody wanted. But yeah, I do not like to, I don't like to be bonked on the clavicle. So please don't bonk me too much. I have a small announcement for you guys, and that's that I have brought back some of the outfit redeems. And I've also brought back the occult fact redeem. So we have the kitty moth mom and the eepy moth mom. So you can now have eepy time, and you can also have kitty cat time, if that's what you are looking for. As a member of the family, you may redemption them. Also, I don't have an in big and redeem, but if you redeem small again, I will become a larg. You got a new Switch? Sounds very cool. Dizzy sounds amazing. Congratulations. I love my Switch. Even though I don't play it that much, I do really love it. So I'm sure you will also enjoy. My mic is in like a weird spot. Why can't I be cool about it? Not happy. So yeah, so if you're looking for more outfits, they're back. In addition, just a small shout out to myself, small plug, new YouTube video up on the YouTube channel. Okay, so if you would like to see the VOD, but like where I edit it to be more funny, then you can view that. The newest video is one of our Am I the Asshole streams that I have edited. So look forward to it. I hope you will enjoy. I hope you like my content. Oh, I guess I should shout out too. I did post a little time lapse on the Patreon, and I've been taking some other Minecraft time lapses and things. So if you're looking for more of that, it'll be there.
Mother, I am ready for you to look at the crappy BuzzFeed quizzes I send.
Yes, we will be looking at quizzes in just a moment. Do I have anything else that I forgot to mention? Excuse me. I think that's it. Outfits, YouTube video. I have Patreon. Yeah, the Am I the Asshole? I thought it was a really good stream, actually. We'll definitely do it again. I think I might do, instead of r/Am I the Asshole, I think I might do r/ controversial opinions or hot takes or whatever it is. So we might do that. It was a good time. Yeah, and I was baby size small the whole time. So if you're looking forward to that, if you like the chibi model, then you'll love it. But yeah, I have one other video from that stream that's going to go up later. So look forward to it. Wow. Same name on YouTube? Yes, indeed. It is MrsMothmom on youtube.com. Look, link. I have post link for you. Holy beings have allowed me to exist once more, so I exist today. I'm so happy for you. What a blessed day. And what an excellent day to exist, because it's going to be quiz day. So if you have a quiz you would like me to do, you can find a spot for it on my Discord. Everybody's posting it in the general channel. I am going to do a couple of quizzes. I had some queued up and then I restarted my computer. Smart, big brain. But I am going to do some that are like a little bit more tarot themed to start off. And then we'll go to Discord and see what the people have posted. Sub and save for later. Thank you. Didn't study for the quizzes? Yeah, if you didn't study, it's not going to go well. I don't want to be dramatic, but if you didn't study... If you didn't study, I have really bad news. So I hope everybody's been paying attention to the course material. To be honest, listen, I hate to break it to you guys, but if you've been reading the text, if you've been reading the textbook and you've been paying attention in class, you should have no problem with this quiz, okay? So honestly, there's nothing in this quiz that we didn't cover in the last 2 lectures. And you know that I record all the lectures and put them online. So if you haven't been in the lectures, then this might illuminate that for some of us, but okay. You have over an hour to complete the quiz. So I don't expect to see anybody running out of time either. Okay. Yeah, it's not open book, but to be honest, it should be really easy for you guys. Have I activated any PTSD? You guys know when your professor says it's going to be open book and you think to yourself, nah, oh, hell nah. Guys, mind if I take a look at your notes very fast? You can look at your notes, but I don't know if it's going to help. Okay, because to be honest, might as well save yourself the stress. Teacher Moth Mom is a vibe. Ooh, do I have, where is the Teacher Moth Mom up? I can make that available to you guys too, because I do have teacher outfit. I had a small bug with the teacher outfit where I didn't set them. It doesn't matter, but either way, it's fixed now. There should be a redeem for it. Break time and Big and Mom. Great Teacher Mom. There we go. There you go. Now you guys have a Teacher Moth Mom outfit also. They're kind of expensive, but they're there. Well, if I just arrived, so I don't know what we're testing. If you haven't been in the lectures, the quiz is not going to go well. Okay, so if this is your first lecture, the quiz is going to go bad. But the good news is I live in the great state of Ontario, Canada, which means that by bylaw, no quizzes that you were not made aware of in the syllabus can be worth more than 2.5% of your total grade combined. That's right. In the beautiful province of Ontario, university professors are not allowed to make any surprise assignments, quizzes, or activities worth more than a total of 2.5% of your grade. I know this because once I had to send an email bomb, you guys. I sent a fucking bomb to
Hey, select better language.
what do you oh my god, buddy. I sent an email
Of scale.
a text email to one of my profs saying, hey, you can't fucking do that. You can't fucking do that. And he was like, yeah, I can. And I was like, here's the bylaw. Here's the fucking bylaw. And he was like, are you sure this is the bylaw? And I was like, here's a link. And he was like, I'm going to have to consult with the dean about this. And I was like, consult with the dean about this. I dare you. I literally in the email, I was like, email the dean. He did not email the dean. He simply made the quizzes worth 0%. Yeah, don't fucking fight with me. Yeah, quizzes got fucking canceled. No quizzes. One time, do you guys want to hear a crazy university story? Okay, I'm a freak. I'm a problem. So I was in this class, okay? I was in this class with this teacher. It was like kind of a dumb class. It was like a little bit on the like earlier end of the, the easy scale or earlier end of your like undergrad. It was like a slightly easier class. And I was like doing fine in it. But the teacher would occasionally do things that were kind of weird and sort of annoying. And to be honest, listen, I never want to ascribe like laziness to anybody. I never want to say that somebody's like not doing their job, but I know what happens when you get tenure and you've been tenured for like 10 years. Okay. This lady has taught this class over and over again. She's very nice. She's very knowledgeable.
Mother, I was going to work today, but I did a fucky wucky and complained about my post, so they gave me the day off, but it was more of a warning kind of day off.
Well, Draco, I understand that's maybe not like the best news, but I'm sure you're going to be just fine. Take the day off. And then when you get back to work, do what you got to do. So she had taught this class a whole bunch and she hadn't changed it probably for like the last 10 years. You've been enjoying it. That's good. So I remember one day I came into class. Okay. So we had this assignment. It was like a relatively large assignment. Now, once again, in the great state of Ontario, Canada, professors are not allowed to make anything worth any part of your grade that hasn't explicitly been mentioned in the syllabus early in the class, right? So they don't have to give you every single minute detail of like an assignment or whatever, but they do have to say, oh, you're going to have 6 assignments and they're going to be worth 5% each or something like that, right? Like they have to have an outline, right? Or like assignments will be in total worth 25% of your grade, right? If it turns out that there's only one assignment, as long as they give you enough time to reasonably complete it, it should be fine, right? And like you can, to a certain extent, there's like some nuances, but that's like the general gist of it, right? So I knew the assignment was coming up. Everybody knew. And we also she had put the date. in the syllabus, which was good, right? So we all were aware of what was up. But we get to class, it's like the day before the assignment is due. And you know how it is, y'all. It's an undergrad class. Everybody's sweating their balls off. Okay, it's the day before the assignment is due. A whole bunch of people are not in class. A bunch of people are just in class, like working on it. They're sweating, they're sad because the assignment is kind of hard. So, you know, she gets up in front of the class and she's like, I'm aware many of you have not submitted your assignment. The assignment is due at 11:59 and it's lunch. So yeah, many of us have not submitted our assignment. That's true. And she's like, I've spoken to the GAs, to the graduate assistants, and I've let them know that there is not an extension. Okay, that's weird. That's a weird way to phrase it. That you've let the GAs know that there is not an extension. She's like, I have a no tolerance policy for late assignments. And I'm like, work, like that's your right. You're a prof. If I were a prof, I completely understand why profs say no late assignments no matter what, because it becomes a hot mess. I think it's kind of mean because I think kids have enough to worry about, but I get it. Okay. So I'm like, all right. And how? Like, I don't give a shit if you have a no, like, I'm going to submit it. What do you want from me? She's like, but if enough people are not able to finish the assignment, then we may have to work something out. Okay, now here's another thing about the great state of Ontario, Canada. If 50% of the class fails, if half of the class fails, it's the prof's fault and everybody can go and dispute it, right? So like, because there's supposed to be some kind of balance. But also the prof is not obligated to carry every single person on their shoulders to the end of the class, right? So I'm like, okay, so if enough people are not capable of finishing the assignment, we'll have to figure something out. So we're all mumbling. So I raise my hand and I'm like, what does that mean? And she's like, what do you mean? What does that mean? I'm like, what does it mean? We'll have to figure something out. She's like, we'll have to figure something out. I'm like, no, I heard the words you said. Like, I understand you very well. I hear you clearly from here in the back of the class. But what I'm asking you is to clarify what will have to be figured out. Professor's dilemma for real, Akari. Like, so she's like, well, there is not an extension. I'm like, okay, there either is an extension or there is not an extension. She's like, well, what will you do if there's an extension? I said, if there is an extension, I will submit my assignment late. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, if there's an extension, I will take more time to work on my assignment. She's like, well, if it's done, then you should submit it. I'm like, okay, if it's due tonight at 11:59, I will submit it then. But if there's an extension, then I don't know, girl, maybe I'll take it out to pasture and take it for a walk. Like maybe I'll go to the ocean. Maybe I'll go to the beach tonight. You don't need to know what I'm doing.
For submitting it early?
Yeah, well, this is the thing. Okay, they're not allowed to give extra credit for submitting it early, but they are allowed to give you demerits for submitting it late. So what some profs will do is they'll have like a scale, right? So like 1 day late is 50% off, 2 days late is 75%, et cetera, right? Which is like, relatively normal. Way to save her butt for being at fault. Yeah, because she knows nobody, because she's probably gotten, let's be real, chat. She's gotten 6 emails saying that they're not going to be able to submit. That's why she's talking about it. Okay, yeah. You can submit as long as the OG deadline, or you can take the extension, to better hone the project, or do whatever the fuck I want, for real. I have more time, I could make it better. Yeah, exactly, literally. So we're sitting there, okay? And she's like, I'm no longer willing to discuss this with you. Hi, Dizzy Mark. I hope you're doing well. I'm complaining. I'm talking about school. I'm telling a crazy story about school. Hello there, Blue. How you doing? So I'm sitting there and she's like, I'm no longer willing to talk about this. And she says, does anybody else have any questions? She's like literally trying to deflect from me because she doesn't want to answer my questions. Yeah, it's some hot tea. Okay. This is going to get spicy in a second. No one else has any questions. They're all like kind of shuffling their feet because now we're having a fight. Like, I'm not quiet either. I'm sure this is shocking to chat, but like, I'm in the back of the class. I'm projecting everyone can hear me. So I raise my hand again and I wait patiently. And she's like, okay, Moth Mom, if you have a question that's more specific, then I can answer it. I say, okay, I have a more specific question. Is there an extension? She's like, no. I'm like, will you accept late assignments? She's like, the GAs have been instructed to accept some late assignments. And I say, okay, what is the criteria that separates late assignments that will be accepted from late assignments that will not be accepted? And she says, it's up to the GAs. And I said, what is the criteria by which the GAs will make that decision? And she's like, you don't need to know that. I'm like, well, actually, I fucking do. I did not swear at her. To be very clear, I did not yell at her and I did not swear, but I'm going to swear in this story because it's more funny. Yeah, like what the fuck? So she's like, if you submit it tonight, it will be accepted. I was like, great, I'm with you. She's like, if you submit it tomorrow, I may also accept it. I'm like, what is the criteria by which you'll accept it? She's like, this is not very complicated. I'm like, no, you've made it very complicated because I cannot understand whether or not there is an extension on the deadline. An extension on the deadline is very clear. If there is an extension, then I can continue to submit my assignment up until the extended date, up until the extended deadline with no penalty. If there is a penalty or if there is some criteria that will separate late assignments that will be accepted from late assignments that will not be accepted, you are obligated to make me aware of that. She's like, oh, I can't continue to argue with you about this. I will not continue to explain it to you. It's not that complicated. And she says to the class, she's like, is there anybody else who doesn't understand this? And there's like crickets, crickets, crickets. And I'm like, and I got really pissed off. So this is not necessarily like appropriate university behavior, but I like slammed my hand on the desk. I'm like, raise your hand if you don't understand. And a bunch of people raise their fucking hand because it makes no fucking sense. So finally, yeah, cute. The Ace of Hero. I can play ball with that. What's the Ace Attorney music? Oh, it's all in Japanese.
Damn, you roasted her.
There we go. Perfect. So I say, she says, you all don't understand. And like the people who raise their hand are like, hi, Nightmare. They're like nodding a little. They're like looking at each other. They're like looking at me. They're looking at her. And she says, can anyone in class explain to Moth Mom and these folks what's going on? Silence from the left. Silence from the right. Silence from the middle, silence from the top, silence from the bottom. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I don't think anybody understands. Can you explain it in a way that everyone can understand? Hi, Rihanna. Thank you very much for the follow. You pulled the lovers. The lovers reminds you that arguing with your profs is not the best way to get things done, but sometimes it's the only way to get things done. So she goes, fine. Fine. There's an extension until tomorrow night. You can submit it until the following day at 11:59. I'm like, great. So there's an extension. All assignments will be accepted until tomorrow night. She says yes. And I was like, great. That answers my question. And I sat down. Thank you, Akari. Appreciate you. You pulled the wheel of fortune. Sometimes you throw the book at your teacher and then they have to accept your assignment late. Why was that so hard? She just didn't want to extend it. She wanted us to submit it that day. Like she wanted us to submit it in her original deadline, but her original deadline was too restrictive and she hadn't properly explained the course material. So a lot of people were confused. So clapping. No, the clapping is good. It's a vibe. Hope every single person used that extension. As far as I know, they really did. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Literally, it's a skill issue. Don't at me. Why did you bring it up? I didn't bring it up. You brought it up. I didn't ask for an extension. Oh yeah. I don't know what this is. I didn't play Ace Attorney, but I'm glad that the music fits. Better talk no jutsu than Naruto. Yeah, than Naruto, definitely. I roasted her. I agree. She lost a date that night, had nothing better to do. Look, dude, like grading assignments is hell. Like I'm with you, but come on. And can I just say, like, for the record, you guys, this is important only to me and like the CS majors in the crowd. It was a handwritten assignment that she wanted us. Like she wanted us to like fill in the blanks, like a database assignment. It was like writing code on paper. That's what she wanted us to do. Like it was going to be submitted online, but it wasn't like we made a data, like, you know what I mean? It was crazy shit. I can't even get into it. I don't even want to talk about it because that's going to make me even more pissed off. It was not the only coding assignment that I had to fill in the blanks for and hand in. Whack. When you have people cornered and Guilty Roses chill theme for Apollo Justice that works like a victory lap for your story. Oh, yeah, I'm the fucking wiener. I roasted her alive. I mean, I did what needed to be done. The other thing too is kids don't like to argue. So a bunch of kids were just going to sit there and be like, I don't know what's going on, you know? And to be fair, also, I'm like older than all of them because I went back to school. I like left school. I went to university right after high school, which was a really bad idea for a variety of reasons. So, I dropped out. And then I went back as an adult. So I was like 27 and the kids were like 19 and they really needed a mom. And I was their mom. I was their mom in Costco, you know, arguing about the sample that they were not given. Relatable, but I also had le bébé. I was like, yeah. Murphy and I are in a gang, and the gang is just like, shit, that wasn't fair. .ca. Like, you know what would really help with both of these problems is universal basic income, Joe Brandon. I hear you're running again, Joe Brandon. Where's our fucking money? Found out years later I could have gotten our math teacher in middle school in big trouble because class was not a good working syllabus. Yeah, fact of the matter is, especially in university, you have to read the syllabus and make sure it makes sense because your prof is you are a paying customer and your professor is your server. And if he doesn't bring you your chalky milk, yeah. Anyway, so that's the story of the time that I roasted my teacher alive in front of everybody. And I was a hero. Not all heroes were capes. Some of them are just Karens. Oh, this is like not what I thought it was. What is this? How do I go back to my playlist? What? Wasn't this a playlist? Oh my God. Like a podcast. This is like a Future Funk podcast or something. This is not what I want. I want my Future Funk playlist back. Oh, is this like a song or it's like an album? Oh, I've made some sort of mistake. Okay, that's fine. Now it's just a playlist. I see. Oh, is this same as it was before? Okay, this is kind of weird. Whatever. Spotify's confusing. I'm confused. My latest cause issue is being withdrawn from literally being in the hospital. This thing that happened to Murphy explained it on stream, and it made me so irrationally angry. I cannot even. I don't want to get into it because you guys have enough problems. Like, you don't need me to be mad, but suffice it to say that what they did to you, Murphy, is violence. I'm upset. I'm sorry you had to deal with that. I really am. Had to get us a textbook and make us take notes specifically from class because the books are full of wrongs and inconsistencies. The math books? I've seen a lot of fucked up textbooks, but math books are usually not one of them. Can barely be used for problems at the end of the chapter, still need the books. You know, in a lot of like secondary, like high schools, middle schools and stuff. We don't really have middle school here, but like in the high schools and stuff, they make them do stuff by the book because otherwise teachers do crazy shit. So check your mods work. I hope that your mods work. If you missed a day or anything, you couldn't even go to the book to figure it out. What the fuck? Lincoln Park's numb for the rest of my life. Oh, for Stardew, I hope they work. I hope you have a fun time in Stardew. Okay, why don't we get it? Let's get into the real tea because we're here to do quizzes, okay? And if I start talking about like healthcare, it's over for us. One so obedient, which I grew up more challenging, could have gotten the teacher in trouble for falling behind. For real? What do I want to say? I grew up with you know what? Fuck it. I've been trying to be less diplomatic. So I'm just going to go there. My parents were kind of shit. And the only reason I made it was because I was willing to tell them to go fuck themselves when necessary. And so what it turned me into as a, you know, young adult was an absolute fucking monster. I don't think I could have been another way, but I was mean. I'm a little better now. But he pays my rent though. So I'm not as stressed out. I love you, buddy.
Love you too.
One day I'll also pay rent. Don't worry. Something thesis something. Quiz time. Let's do quizzes. I don't want to talk about my thesis ever again. Oh my God, I'm in pain. So I found a couple of like tarot card quizzes. And I want to start with this like which card court are you quiz because I think it's fun and cool. And that's basically my plan. So a bunch of these are you quizzes that I found on Tumblr.com. And then after we do some of the tarot related ones, there are some beautiful, gorgeous people who posted quizzes in the general discussion of the Discord, like I mentioned before. So we will go through and do a couple of those that got posted on there. But they are a little bit more general. So we will do them after we do some more tarot related stuff. So let us see what I'm doing here. Okay, let me bring it up on screen for you guys. Beep, 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 beep. Ba, 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 ba. I'm also going to record because I'm such a good content creator. Oh my God, why do I have to burp? Send help. Hup, wah. Ta-da! Here we go. Shall we begin? So this one is called Which Tarot Court? Court card are you? So like a king, a knight, a page, a queen. I'm excited for this one. Like I said, these are from Tumblr.com. So I hope that things go well. I haven't like gone through every single possible like answer to this quiz. So I hope that there's no booba. But if there is, expect you know, expect the unexpected. If there's a boob, I apologize. Baked potato for dinner. I love a potato. All right, let's begin. All right, what are my pronouns? I go by she, her pronouns. I have thought long and hard about gender. And I don't know. It's weird because I feel like I don't care that much, but I wonder if I just don't care because I have the privilege of being cis, so it doesn't really matter. Do you know what I mean? Or maybe I just have some things that haven't been awakened inside me yet. Potatoes are so delicious. They are the best. Expect the expected. Booba.
The best food.
Potatoes are the best food.
Name something better.
Than a potato?
Yeah.
What about like bread?
I feel like bread is combined food.
Okay, so when you say potatoes are the best food, you mean like literally a potato with nothing?
I mean, okay, well, like, let's be real. Bread, we'll go with bread in all its versatile ways. We'll go with potatoes in all its versatile ways. We'll go with, like, I don't know, what else is there?
Bread, rice.
Like pasta.
Yeah, you can also make potato
various
bread.
I think carbohydrates are the best food. I think that's the answer.
Okay. Spaghetti.
Name something better than carbohydrates.
Fat.
Oil.
Oil.
Cheese.
We don't eat
egg.
cheese.
An egg.
You just are dreaming of egg all the time.
I really wish we could have
Need them so many ways. True. Mashed, baked, scalloped potatoes. What quiz is this? This is a quiz called Which Card Court Are You?
I would keep a chicken so that I could eat eggs.
He really dreams of egg a lot.
And
Potato.
a chicken,
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. I do like a gnocchi.
It would make me eggs. I would pick it up. I would go, thank you for these eggs. I'd give it a hug.
He's just dreaming of having a friend who's a chicken and also eating eggs.
You think that the chicken would eat eggs with me?
Come here. Come here. Come here. Hold my hand. The chicken will not eat eggs with you.
Okay.
Chet's just thirsting over potato.
Gnocchi is potatoes, man. See, it's so versatile.
Fox will have egg with you.
Eggs? Okay.
Eggs are delicious, it's true. Chickens will eat chicken. I actually wouldn't be surprised if you could. I think chickens are kind of dumb, to be fair.
Chickens are dinosaurs, and I think that they would just eat anything.
They are omnivores.
Anything that is just like food components.
Of your VTuber? Thank you! I also love my VTuber.
Oh, they do eat mice, don't they?
Yeah, they're omnivores. They eat little bugs and things.
No, like legit hunt. They have like...
You chicken scars, Murph?
They have proper predator behavior.
Thank you, buddy, for contributing to this potato minute. Draco says he will also eat eggs with you, buddy.
But I will not eat the chicken.
Yeah, he's friends with the chicken. What if the chicken dies of natural causes?
Give him to someone who does eat a chicken, or I might put him in a hole.
He'll bury him. He'll have a funeral for him. Birds being descendants of dinosaurs, nothing that they in their diet should be too surprising, for real. Had them when I was younger. Was it lit? Chickens love eggs. That's why you have to collect them unless they are broody. I see. So apparently they will eat egg with you. Had a chicken as a pet, but my dog ate him. What? Weasels? Gnocchi had pesto in it. Oh, I do love pesto. We have some vegan pesto in my fridge actually right now. Based. What element do you most identify with? Okay, what do you guys think? For me, I don't know. They were mean. Not my favorite animal. I've hung out with chickens and they are, generally speaking, kind of spicy babies. Easy? Is it easy? Hi, Bucky. Used to often get my ass kicked by a kid as a kid because I forget I had hypnotized the chickens and left them laying in the sun. Oh no. Sad chicken. Earth for me? I always say fire because I'm very hot. Yeah. Is like water just vibing? Am I just vibing? I mean, wow, everybody's got opinions. That's true. I am the sky pope. That is facts. Chickens are sweet most of the time unless they're mistreated. They're just trying to live their life. I think fire. See, that's what I think too. Mommy gaslighting my ass. What is that supposed to mean? Name one time I gaslighted you, Draco. I've literally never. I've never gaslit anyone. I feel like air because I'm the sky pope. I agree with the sky pope camp. It feels the most correct to me on an emotional level. Called parsnips, turnips. I have no idea what you're talking about. Always upset at our cursed content. I mean, you post it to upset me. So is that not intentional? At what point in your school life did you do you identify most with? It's definitely college. I did not go to middle school because we don't have that. In high school, I was an absolute freak. And in grade school, I was tortured mercilessly. So it's definitely going to be college. Pick a flaw. Keep
Bucky's got my back.
hot-tempered, gloomy, and selfish. I am baby, and I do cry all the time for Buddy to bring me things. Well, Draco, didn't you and Bucky decide that you're siblings? Gloomy and emotional? I'm not emotional. I'm very under control. Nah, I'm good. I feel like hot-tempered used to be correct, but I'm more chill now. Hot-tempered is like fair, but I don't get mad on stream. I'm never mad on stream. I'm so relaxed and I never yell at anybody and everybody is chill. It's either hot-tempered or like gloomy. And I don't think I'm gloomy, am I? That's for me? Oh yeah, I hear you. I relate to hot-tempered the most, I think. I don't... See, now I'm paranoid. Now I'm paranoid that everybody thinks I'm gloomy.
Yell at my stepdad so this bozo goes to work.
Go to work, you bozo. It's okay. Work is hell. I agree with you. I feel your pain. And yet the wheel must continue to grind. Next news. Therapist, what do we do when something goes wrong? Okay, let's see. Add to cart, binge, cry, mood, effin' chat, lol XD, text my ex, dye my hair, shots. Thank you, hose mad. I feel like hose mad. Cry. There are a lot of answers. Bottle it up, leave the country, or fist fight God. I feel like I'm firmly in either hose mad or fist fight God. I do sometimes dye my hair, but it's too much work because I have really curly hair IRL, so I can't deal with that. I don't have... All my exes and I are still like kind of on good terms and nice to each other. So if I text my ex, I would just be like, I'm feeling kind of sad. And he would be like, I'm sorry to hear that. And that would be like the end of it. F in the chat is also very relatable. Either fist fight God or cry. I feel like cry is relatable. I do like to eat. But like, I don't know. Shots for me, I got problems. I don't drink because I'm lame. I never party or anything.
She's super boring.
Yeah, I am really boring. All my exes are exes for a reason. So they're re-dead to me. I feel like that's relatable for a lot of people. I feel like it's very weird that I still like, I don't really talk to them anymore, but only because they all moved and stuff. But when they were still in town, like we were like chilling, vibing. My exes were nice guys. I hope they're doing good, actually. I'm in touch with 2 of my exes. Oh, yeah. We be friends. See, I feel like that takes a lot of like emotional maturity and effort, and not just because that's how I am. Okay, I'm gonna go with hose mad because that's my initial gut feeling. Hedonistic or frugal? Mareeman? Yeah, it's me. I'm mareeming currently. No problem, Draco. I'm glad that you found it helpful. Huge difference in Depending on being bad fits for each other or being actually wrong. Yeah, see that it does. Why the breakup happened. I see. I'm sorry. I lost the letters. I can't deal. I have brain problems. I apologize. Sikari, thank you. I'm with you. I follow you now. Yeah, it does depend, because if you broke up because your ex is crazy, then that's one thing. But all my exes were nice to me. We just had like a bunch of them moved, and also like we were just like on different levels in certain areas, you know. Stay friends with a woman who's horrible balance and a habit for tripping over and landing on other man's penises. Yikes. Yeah. I almost said relatable because I do have bad balance in real life, but I somehow managed not to fall on any dicks. So maybe that's a special skill I've developed. Rip. Okay, here's the thing, you guys. I'm like not very frugal in that I love to buy a little treat and put it in my little mouth and eat it. Num, 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 num. And I love to go to the little thrift store and buy weird shit. But also, I'm not like hedonistic in that I like buy a lot of expensive stuff. But I think if I had to pick one, I would say hedonistic because I'm not budgeting very well. Hard to say friends with somebody who pretended to look for a job for years. Oh my God. Like, why? Like, you know what? We can't get into it. That is fucked up, though. I burn bridges like Rambo, cutting supply lines, and never speak after an ex after going through a breakup. Yeah. I hear you. I don't
Does
know.
that mean that all your breakups are actually bad, or even good breakup, you would still burn the bridges?
I feel like if you burn the bridge, then it was not good. Like if the bridge got set on fire, it did not go well. Buddy, you don't really talk to any of your exes. Do
A
you?
couple of them have been amicable, but we've never like anything like that.
It's because Buddy was the good one.
It can be uncomfortable sometimes.
Yeah, emotionally, especially if you really liked them, then you guys had to break up and you're like, it just makes me sad to kind of look at you. You know, I have had that, even though they were really nice. Hedonist, hi Polar, it's good to see you. We're doing quizzes. Shout out to Polar. Triple King. Broke up with me because of somebody else. He tried to fuck over my homie. That is very disappointing to hear. Hi, buddy. I missed your stream, Sag. He says he's going to stream again very soon.
It'll happen.
So, are you going to stream Zomboid? He has not decided. Buddy has ADD and asking him is a mistake. He will stream when he stream and he will stream what he stream when he stream. 7 to 10 business days. We'll see. I'm not streaming tomorrow. Bonk the mic. A woman did just the, it's not you, it's me. Then I'm the bad guy when I move on. I mean, you got to move on eventually, even if things go well. I'm going with hedonist because I feel like that's the most accurate because I need a little treat sometimes. Okay. Buddy. Okay. How good are you imagining your time? I'm I'm a demon. I'm a time demon. I mean, not lately, because lately I maybe haven't been like avoiding writing my thesis. I'm sorry. But generally speaking, I used to run 2 planners. Right now I run 1 digital. I started using Notion actually.
Just to jump in on the last thing mentioned here, if they tell you that you're the bad person for moving on, it means that they need to make up a reason to make you into the bad person. It means that you're the good person.
Handshake.
Good job being awesome.
We're shaking hands right now. Buddy, how good are you at managing your time on this scale?
Shit, dude, whoever the worst one is. House is on fire and God is dead.
You do actually a surprisingly good job. I feel like in your head, it's a bunch of little gnomes running around with their hats on fire, but outside it seems to be working. I'm proud of you. Do you have anything else you want to say?
Please help, it burns.
Just dunk you in ice water.
The worst part is I heard Karma bit her heart and she became a crack addict.
Well,
Let me take a nap.
are you going to take a nap right now?
No.
Oh, just generally speaking. We are a worst critic after all, true. I was going nowhere, so I ended it and stopped talking to him. Sometimes that do be how it is. I don't know. We're old, so we weren't really around when there was like the ability to just ghost people like there is now.
We didn't Snapchat each other.
Yeah, we didn't have Snapchat or whatever when we started dating. Sorry, it was 2011, so.
We went to a sushi restaurant.
I called Buddy on the phone and I said, we're dating now. And he said, okay. And that was the end of it.
And then we went to sushi and then we did something else. And then
Excuse me, can you not talk about our something else that we occasionally partake in, sir? Can you please, what are you doing over there?
making spaghetti.
Please make spaghetti. Started dating 2007. Murph and Weasels and I were the template. What can I say? Here's a tip. Here's a tip from being old and being in a relationship for a really long time. Just, stop trying to impress them as soon as possible. Get into your gym jams, and if they don't like it, it's over already. It's like when, here's a good analogy. Like on the first day of the semester, everybody shows up with like their fit on, they have their nails done. And then the last day of semester, they're like in their sweats and they're like carrying around 2 different water bottles and shit. You want to get to that end of semester moment as soon as possible, in my opinion. Just be like, Bessies, it will be fine. Agreed. Isn't realty or comfortable farting in front of each other? The things I've seen Buddy do. Break his wrist.
You watched that happen.
I wasn't there when you broke your wrist, but that's true. One-upmanship never struck me as very sustainable. It definitely is not. I'm a time demon. Okay. Just back to the quiz. I'm a fucking time demon. Okay. I manage my time very well. Oh, maybe this is more. Yeah. We're just gonna. Okay. Next news. I didn't say that I was good at balancing my time. What I said was that I was good at scheduling shit. Okay. Don't think the first night over should be birthday suited like. I mean, it's up to you guys. You guys got to find your pace. But I'm not saying like fart on them date 1, but I am saying like, like Murphy said, last day mentality from day 1. Yeah. You got to be comfy. Okay, well, what do you do when you're angry? Pout and snap. I've never done that. Pure unfiltered sass. I've also never done that. Start throwing hands. Never done that. I'll feel it, but repress it. That's definitely not accurate. Manipulate people and become quite petty. I've been petty before, but I'm not mean. Yell, scream, insult. No. Rarely. I'm never angry. So this is the correct answer. Oh, I forgot that this was the text for the outfit. Okay. Okay, give me a sec. Where is it? Here it is. Beep. Let me do it for you. Let me do it for you. Kermie. Kermie. Here I am. Thanks for the eggs. Really appreciate that.
Be a nice egg in this time.
Nice egg in this drying time.
No.
Maybe, okay, I maybe get a little sassy when I'm angry. A little bit. I will maybe concede to a small amount of sass. Next news. Young at heart or an old soul? Everybody seems to feel like I'm younger than I am. I go through all of those. To be fair, yeah, it does depend. Like, did I stub my toe or have I just been betrayed deeply by my one true love? It changes things quite a bit. I feel like you think, Bucky, are you saying I'm fucking old? Energy? Here, let's have a poll. There you go. Here's a poll. Am I old vibes boomer mom or am I a Gen Z angel? I've never had exhibited boomer behavior in my life, so name one time I exhibited boomer energy. I rely on medical science to keep me alive. Sorry that I believe in technology.
Cool.
I'm too new, vote disqualified. You can definitely vote on how much of a Gen Z angel I am.
Okay, boomer.
Don't have lots of fun, so I can't rig it. Listen, it's not about cheating. You don't have to cheat all the time. Hip Gen X, hey! Listen, okay, I'm definitely younger than that. Don't rewind to any of my X-Men rants. I read new comics too. Old boomer mom. Rude. Very close vote though. Just saying. A lot of people think I'm a Gen Z angel. Just saying. Just saying. Younger than boomer. Yeah, but it's older than me. Millennial, right in between. I am exactly the middle. I'm exactly a millennial in every definition. All right, Murphy, I'll see you soon. If a fortune teller has offered to read your future, why are you screaming at me? What subject do you ask them to look into? Also, why am I burping? Yeah, I'm sorry. If you're in chat and you had a television with more than 2 knobs and or dials on it, old head, old behavior.
Good thing I'm not in chat.
If you had an antenna on your television, if you've ever had to rewind a tape, get in the boomer bucket. Me climbing in. You know what a laser disc is? A mixture of both, though. It's because I'm so versatile.
Like a potato.
Like a oh my god, potato mom for real, for real. Rewind VHS tapes every day. Your first remote control is attached to the VCR by a what? Word. Remember as a child having to use one broken off knob so you had to get pliers to turn the dial? What a classic moment.
My TV had like 3 knobs on it, and they were all broken except for like one of the actual knobs. It was just broken off, and we would use it for all 3 knobs.
Take it off,
take it off, put it in the other slot, change it, take it off, put it in the other slot, change it. That was the remote control. It was wireless.
Say hello, Jamie.
Jamie, hello.
Say something nice about Jamie.
You're probably not as old as us, Jamie.
I think Jamie is younger than you, but older than me. But I might be wrong.
That's a very small window.
Told ya. Yeah. Just barely.
He's younger than both of us.
No, he is not. Wait, he is. But it's not by that much. Fuck off. You're so rude. What the fuck ever?
She doesn't even
fuck
know
you. I'm so youthful. I'm so full of life. Whatever.
We're
Whatever.
both fucking old. Jamie, you don't have any hair. Aren't you bald right now, Jamie?
You used to have to flip a switch on the skirting board to change the second aerial to get the other 2 channels.
Didn't you
oh my god,
egg yourself not too long ago?
Me?
Not you, Jamie. I'm having a conversation with Jamie.
Can you get into Jamie's DMs, please? Yeah, Jamie has hair. Oh, Heelys though? Heelys, I always got terrified of. They are a bad idea for sure.
I don't have object permanence, Jamie, so I'm sorry if I forgot literally what you look like after I saw you less than a week ago.
This man. You didn't even see him a week ago. Oh, you did. You were on his stream. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I want to know about love. I want to know about my career. I want to know about finances, a very specific personal matter on which I want clarification. I love to test people because I'm rude. So probably I would choose this one. I would ask a hyper specific question. But if I genuinely want to know, right now I want to know about career because I'm in it. I'm in it to lose it, baby. I need a job. Please, I promise I'll write my thesis. Crying. From my mom burning music into my iPod. Had to knock off tank shoes with wheels in the middle, front and back. A little thick. thick old soles. I think anything with a wheel on it, I'm destined to fall over. Send Sockness a nice selfie of me with hair. There you go, buddy. Jamie, slide into your DMs. Town I grew up in, we had Channel 9 and ABC. 7 and Tim came from Wagga Wagga. Father were around 200 kilometers from us. So we had 2 aerials. We're on a 50-foot tall tower. Damn, classic moment. We had a cabin like up north, and it had a big old stupid antenna on it, and we had a dial, and we would crank the dial and it would like physically rotate the antenna. So you'd like turn the dial to change the channel and the entire cabin would vibrate. Grew up developing film photos with my grandpa, which were a hobby. Oh, that's kind of cute, actually. It rained hard. We lost all 4 channels. Yeah, that happened to us too. One time the power went out up north, and it was raining too hard. We couldn't get any signal on the TV, so we tried to connect to the AM radio to see what was going on, and we also couldn't get a signal on the AM radio, and so we were just in the dark. It was scary. Next news. What would it take to make you really, truly angry? Barely anything. That's not true. Affairs of the heart, someone hurting my loved ones. Intentionally sabotaging something I care about. I guess if you fuck with the homies, you'll catch these hands. Disrespect. Makes me think of Jeff Foxworthy. We're gonna miss Flipper. Bucky being Bucky is all it takes. Option B is, I think, the biggest for me. Like, I don't know, man. But like, I don't know. See, this is the thing. Because I don't really get really pissed when somebody fucks with something I'm up to. I just get really cold. I go into mafia boss mode. I'm like, this will not end well for you. I am going to make your life difficult.
So that's the decision you've chosen to make.
Yeah.
I see.
Half an episode of Dukes of Hazzard due to the first damn Gulf War. Yeah, that's definitely old energy. Dukes of Hazzard was shit. It kind of was the shit. What point in the story are you at? Baby, I really hope this is the climax because I'm tired. Mercilessly compliment your ass, passive aggressive emails. Oh yeah. But I'm actually angry if you fuck with the homies. Yeah. Like if it's career shit, then you're just gonna have a difficult time dealing with me. But other shit, you know, it's like I don't have energy to like, what am I gonna do? Firebomb your house? Like, no. MacGyver was my favorite show as a kid. I did watch a little bit of MacGyver, but I liked cartoons. I was a little cartoon freak. My dad had stolen satellite, so I was just watching like Courage the Cowardly Dog. It was about, I was not coherent until I was about 5. Please don't would be my response here. Someone, I'd die for you. Then perish, jokingly. Then perish, serious. You will, please don't. Cool, I'd die for you first. You know, this is not a healthy way to interact with each other. It's probably how I actually would be like, yo, dog, like, can we find a place where we're both secure, but not like this? Please don't. You don't need that. I don't want that. Please don't. I think I will solve problems on purpose, solve problems on accident, cause problems on accident, cause problems on purpose. I am definitely a problem solver. Please don't Fs. Yeah, Fs in the chat. Please do not. Caps lock. So aggressive. Fox, why you yell at me? I caused him on purpose and by accident. Yeah. Jamie and I are here like, you know, we're wrapping pieces of string around push pins. We're like getting shit done. One of my earliest memories sitting in my neighbor's living room, watching Mickey on video. Aw. Sister dance around. Oh, that's kind of cute. Problem causer. Yeah, I can see that. I can do Rubik's Cube. I'm a problem solver. I cannot do the Rubik's Cube, but I'm still a problem solver. Easier to type of yelling when I'm with caps. I mean, that's true. Ask to order McDonald's. We have food at home. We have food at home. I've had to take you motherfuckers to McDonald's too many times. Plastic toys were newer in the market and plastics weren't really understood. Oh my God. I definitely got at least one like fully melted toy because they were in the incorrect bag. No McFlurry. No. No. We're not going to McDonald's today. I'm too tired. Okay. No McDonald's. Weird rubbly plastic toys that melted in minor sun and minor heat. Gold plastic. Oh my God. I do remember the like gold plastic that like after a couple of years, it would just shatter. You leave shit at the bottom of your toy box, you come back and it's just been smashed to bits. I'm sorry, Amy. You're just gonna have to have freezer ice cream. You can put some M&Ms on it if it makes you feel better. Next news. Oh my God. Okay, you guys are gonna have to decide, where am I on the chart? I know in my heart that I'm true neutral. Obviously. I'm the most reasonable woman in America.
Everybody thinks that.
Everyone agrees. Lawful good? Me? I don't know about that. Jammy? Absolutely not. Chaotic neutral? Who's caused chaos? Neutral good? Nah. What am I? Definitely chaotic neutral for Draco. I'm saying me lawful good? No. I am definitely not lawful good. Yeah, there are a bunch of collectors and stuff, Papa, that like
lawful neutral.
They're
personally.
actively pushing against this like gold plastic, like vintage gold plastic crisis. Chaotic neutral, 10,000%. Yeah, 1 billion trillion percent. You? Lawful neutral?
You.
Me? Lawful neutral?
Yes.
Absolutely not.
Know her probably the best out of all of us. Maybe.
No one can hear you. Buddy has chaotic energy. Buddy is 100% chaotic good. Lawful good, no denying it. That's definitely not true. I don't follow rules. I do all kinds of things that are not rules.
She's lawful neutral.
That's not true. I don't do rules. Lawful's all rules, and I don't do rules. I'm very free and spontaneous.
How many of y'all have heard her make a rule today?
I haven't made any rules today. There's no rules today. I haven't made a rule for chat today.
Yeah, see? Exactly.
That's not a rule. It's
This
just a fact that there is not a pee couch.
Is a prison.
This place is a prison? Fine. Fine. You don't like it? Go to fucking, go watch Fillion stream instead. Fillion? Who's that VTuber that's got the full body tracking so he's doing flips and shit? No piss fountain? I think it's Fillion. Or is Fillion, Fillion different streamer I'm thinking of? It's Fillion. It is Fillion. Yeah, go watch Fillion stream. There's no rules there.
Who the fuck is that?
Fillion is the VTuber who has a full body VR tracking. He's always doing flips and shit.
I know 3 VTubers.
Okay, do you remember earlier today I was watching a Neurosama clip with you?
Yeah.
And there was that little cat girl and she collapsed down on the ground?
Yeah.
That's Fillion. Okay. Fillion does flips and shit. I'm pretty sure Fillion uses she, her pronouns. I'm like 94% sure. Flips are 100% better than Fillion. I do very impressive flips. That's true. Being evil place with no rules is boring though. I agree, but not because I love rules. I'll put lawful neutral, but only because everybody thinks that. Oh, it's Shrek. Oh my God, there's a big list here. Okay, we're not going to get distracted. Next news. I'm the King of Pentacles. Look at my majestical. Oh, he's got a big blankie. I also have a blankie. Hold on. I can match. Blankie time. Don't move. Ah!
In advance for microwave noise.
Simply don't microwave things.
Too late.
Okay.
Well, it's not too late, but I will be doing it anyways.
Okay. The beeping. The beeping. Help, I'm struggling to read medicine bottles. You need a magnifying glass, Bucky. You gotta get yourself a magnifying glass. What can I say? Earth represents material like wealth and nature and health and sustainability and prosperity. Leadership, abundance, power, and stability, as well as a position of control.
I am sad and you are the witch.
Well, this is not there's no witch option. It's a tarot card quiz. Old internally, leave me be. I'm leaving you in peace, but also it does sound like you need to get yourself a magnifying glass. I'm sorry, Bucky. So what this is saying, the message here is very clear. I'm your dad. Woogie, 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 woogie.
I'm not your dad.
Buddy is not your dad, but I'm no longer Miss Moth Mom. Now I am Mrs. Moth Dad. All right. Come to me with your fatherly questions and needs. Just join and I'm your dad. I mean, that's the result of this quiz. The result of this quiz is that I am your dad. Congratulations. Congratulations. Now you have a new dad. It's me. If I am their dad, then you can be their mom. Yes.
Hi,
Buddy's your mom now. That's a lie. You killed my father. I did no such thing.
you came out of me.
You came out of Buddy. Yes. Next quiz.
Here?
Huh?
Is Leon here?
Leon is not here.
Okay, good.
Yeah, that would be a difficult one. Are we seahorses now? Yes. Yes? Yes. Hold on. I'm trying to queue up the next one. Okay. This one is from the Discord server. We'll alternate. We'll do one that's not tarot related and then we'll go back. What?
It is worth noting that while male seahorses do carry the young, they don't actually give birth to the young. The female does still give birth to the seahorse. They just then put them inside kangaroo style the male seahorse.
Do you have any other seahorse facts you want to share?
No, but there's a whole Zayfrank video about it.
So what you're saying is I pushed the baby out and then I put it inside of
me.
you.
Exactly.
Got it. And I did that with everybody in chat.
Yeah.
Got it.
For their respective birthdays.
Yes. Wow. That must be very difficult for you.
You know, some of y'all matched up. It was ugly.
Can I ask you an important question?
When is there going to be spaghetti?
Are you making spaghetti?
Yeah.
No.
That's what the microwaving was about.
Okay. But you came over here to talk a lot about
seahorses.
seahorse. Yeah.
Well, you asked me if there was more facts.
Well, you...
Anyways, goodbye.
Yeah. Okay. What kind of spaghetti? I don't think he knows yet. What kind of spaghetti? Jammy is asking what kind of spaghetti.
It's going to have some ground in it.
It's gonna have veggie ground round and
peppers
zucchini.
and onion, and it's going to taste like tomatoes.
And it's gonna taste like tomatoes. I'm just giving you the information he's giving me.
Italian flavors.
Skib. Yeah. So listen, this is a quiz sent by Mitty in the Discord server, and I have something very important to say. Mitty knows how I feel about the cheese chemicals, and I want to make it clear that I do not condone the societal addiction to cheese chemicals. I mean, I know you're enjoying cheese chemicals, but
No getting high on cheese.
yeah, I mean, you can have a little bit of cheese as a treat. But I'm just saying, I've also never done a BuzzFeed quiz in my life, so let's hope that I figure out how this works. Your friend is having a party. What item are you bringing? Your dad says you aren't allowed to enjoy things. That's not what I said.
These nuts. What
I said I'm glad that you enjoy cheese chemicals, but I just do not condone being completely addicted to cheese chemicals. Juice, a fruit platter, pizza, a movie, some balloons, a tennis racket, a half-gone can of Pepsi I found in my car, or nothing. Well, I'm not bringing a tennis racket, and I'm certainly not bringing a movie because I definitely bring food, and I always bring healthy food that's vegan, so I probably bring food. Oh, I've been moved down to the next question. Oh, why do I have the burps? What's wrong with me? Mozzarella, cheddar, and Munster today. Well, I hope you enjoyed. The cheese chemical is called casomorphins. They'll be morphing your ass directly back to the cheese cabinet to retrieve more cheese. It's morbing time, cheese edition. What's the ideal party place? The beach, the park, your house, a bowling alley, a local restaurant, Walmart baby clothes aisle, down by the river, or I don't party. Okay, well, I don't party, but if I was going to party, it would be at my house. What am I going to do by the river? Everything's going to be all wet and windy.
Swim
No, it's definitely my house.
in the river.
Party, you're confirmed. Literally never party. Literally never ever party. But if I do party, I bring people to my house.
If we party down by the river, we can go hang out in my inn that I live in, down by the river.
That does sound very delicious, Papa. This spaghetti does sound tasty. But also we don't eat chimkins and things. So he's just gonna make tomato flavored spaghettis. And he's gonna put a little bit of vegetable proteins in there for me so that I get full and I don't become too hungry.
I need my daily source of estrogen.
I think he's making soy jokes, but you can't hear him and neither can I. You live in a van by the river? If I lived in a van down by the river, then I would still consider it my house if I was inviting people to my van. Do you know what I'm saying? When I go to your country in a few months, I'm visiting and we're partying. You can party with Buddy. I will have dinner, though. We can have dinner, Jamie, but then I will leave and you guys can drink beer and throw darts or whatever.
I will party with Jamie.
Buddy says he'll party with you.
I would meet Jamie.
Buddy.
Yeah.
We can't hear you properly. So either you have to yell or you have to come over here.
Can y'all actually not hear me?
No, you're quieter than the music. Do you think I'm lying to you?
Yes.
No. Can you not throw darts and also not beer? I mean, I cannot throw darts because I'm a liability and I will harm someone. And I don't drink beer because I think it's gross. If I go to Canada, we have to go to the mall that has a roller coaster. I don't know where that even is. Is there a mall? Is that maybe in Edmonton, actually? I don't want to go to Edmonton. Sounds lame. What's your favorite color? Purple. Next question. That's in the States? Is it the Mall of America? I know that there is a Mall of America, but I do not know anything about it. Purple God tier. Agreed. Purple best color. Who do you play in Mario Kart?
Toad.
I play Daisy, but Peach will suffice in a pinch. Which one best describes your personality? Kind and sweet, childish, the life of the party, a hopeless romantic, forgetful, irritable, better than everyone, an absolute Chad. Well, obviously I'm an alpha male. Yeah, that's true. L, no Rosalina. Big L, no Rosalina. Big Sag. Rosalina W points, has blue dress, star, spaces, and she's huge. Isn't Rosalina like 9 feet tall or something? Canon? My cat is still screaming at me. But you know, she's big. It's true. I like Daisy because she would punch you. It's true. I think I would say kind and sweet because I'm so sweet and so kind. Or I would say an absolute Chad because I am an alpha male and I am also your dad. So in light of the recent news that I am your dad, I'm going to go with Chad. She likes him big. She likes him chunky. Which drink do you prefer? Sparkling grape juice. Grape juice is disgusting. Kool-Aid burst. Kool-Aid is disgusting. Coca-Cola. Soft drinks are disgusting. Water-based. What's that?
Here's a question.
What?
Is Daisy the counterpart to Luigi or to Wario?
Well, Luigi is married to Bowser.
I'm out of here.
Okay, thank you. Daisy's obviously a lesbian, and she's single. So, ladies, can you not throw things? Okay. Steal a fish's home. Yeah, I will. I'll steal it all day. Coffee. Coffee is fucked up. Monster is absolutely the most fucked up unhinged drink available. Tea, based. Whatever is on my nightstand 3 a.m. What's on my nightstand 3 a.m. is water. So I'm just saying, grape juice, horrible. I do like sparkling juice, but not grape juice. But there's no fizzy water on here. And in light of the fact that I would like to choose a beverage with tastes, I am currently drinking tea, so I'm going to choose tea. But I just want you to know that Monster Energy drink is the worst drink on earth. It's literally, I can't even sniff it. Disgusting.
Infinite cobblestone generation.
Luigi is trans femme, though. Well, I'm happy for her. She can still be married to Bowser. Luigi is poly. So Luigi's married to Bowser and Waluigi is what we're saying. Or would it be and King Boo? Maybe he would be, but I feel like he wouldn't be able to be married to King Boo because he would have a little heart attack. Poor baby. And Daisy, but Daisy's a lesbian. Waluigi, yeah. I do like Waluigi. I like his weird long like body. I like that he looks like a daddy long leg spider trying to get where he's going. Luigi's a greedy slut. Yeah, that's agreed. Lesbians don't date trans femmes? Canceled? No. I mean, listen, what I'm saying is that Luigi's not dating Daisy because Daisy's single. The only thing Luigi wants from Bowser is a super crown. It's possible to both love your spouse for their money and for their body. I can like my sugar daddy. Everybody's getting what they want. Hair toss. What's your favorite genre of music? Modern pop, heavy metal, classical, country, alt, whatever's on the radio. I don't listen to music. If you don't listen to music, can you answer me what is going on? Are you okay?
What do you put in your ears?
Yeah, like what do you do? Like what do you drown out the static fuzz inside of your brain with?
How do you separate yourself from literally the entirety of reality?
Yeah. I agree. A little bit of everything. I think that's what I'm going to have to go with because we all know the real answer is disco, but there's no disco on here. So I'll just go with a little bit of everything. Massive sea shanty kick lately. The sea shanties are based. That's facts. Sea shanty's very fun. Which aesthetic appeals you the most? Dark academia, grunge, cottagecore, unicorncore, pastel, weirdcore, kidcore, or gothic. What is weirdcore? Unsubs and unfollows? You don't like disco? Papa, we've been listening to Future Funk fully for like an hour and a half. I hate to break it to you, but disco is already happening. Where's that? Hold on. Let's get some fucking, let's. One of my favorite. Disco time. This is Young Bay, for anybody who's wondering. Young Bay based. I don't know what most of this is. The Future Funk playlist is mostly like remixes and stuff. It's like a little EDM here.
Death Before Disco,
a little city
Dookie
pop
Nuke.
there. Death Before Disco. Dookie Nukie. Is Dookie Nukie Duke Nukem?
This isn't Detroit Rock City. I don't like disco being wrong fucking.
Oh, you meant the different cores? Dark Academia is like, okay, very good. I'm never calling him Duke Nukem ever again. I'm only going to call him Dookie Nukie. That's the most incredible thing I've ever heard in my life. That's fucking hilarious. Duke Nukem does have baby girl energy, doesn't he? That crew cut is sharp. Sharp as frickin' knives. You're welcome. Thank you. Dark Academia is like it's like fishnets over tights, Doc Martens, plaid skirts, cardigans. Grunge is like 90s nasty boy. Ripped t-shirts over top long sleeve stripes, slightly oversized jeans, belts, big military boots, looking kind of dirty. Cottagecore is exactly what it sounds like. It's like I have 17 chickens and I live in the woods.
Nuki Nuki is a Chad.
You want Bee Gees? Oh, I'm sorry. You really thought the amount of provocation it gets me to takes to get me to actually listen to Bee Gees is extremely low. Yeah, Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Moment. Unicorn Core, I'm pretty sure is just like sprinkles, rainbows, magic, glitter on everything. Man, the Bee Gees are such a crazy band. Bee Gees are ridiculous. It's like this, and then also, hold on. It's like this, and then also, oh my God, their discography is fucked up on Spoofy. Let me see. Where is the album I'm thinking of? Oh, it's this, and then also this. What? And then also, if you go all the way back, like this. I mean, which is good. It's all pretty good, but like, what are we doing? Are we okay? They're fine. They made a lot of money. Here, we can go back to tragedy. Sorry. The early stuff, then post to tight jeans. Yeah, for real. They just made me, I don't know. It's like they made music forever and they were like, whatever's popular, we'll do. Okay. They're competing with the Beatles. It's true. But like, it's just weird. Like, I feel like there are bands that have played for that long, but have kept a much more consistent style. It's not a read though. They got the win. Okay, they got paid. Good for them. Hello, Reaperina Rose. Thank you very much for the follow. You pulled the moon. The moon reminds you that not all secrets need to be revealed. Some things can remain in the shadows. Moon. Yes. Thank you again. Okay, abuse. Rude. Pastel is just like pastel, I guess. I feel like there is like maybe Fairy K. You know, like very cute, soft, plushies. Weird core, I don't know exactly what it is. The Bee Gees are alive. As far as I know, all three of the Bee Gees are alive. I'm pretty sure all three of the Bee Gees are alive. Kid core is like bright primary colors, jungle gym energy, and then gothic is like goth. So I guess I'll go with cottage core. I got Gouda. A lot of mushrooms and stuff, but I feel like that's more goblin-y. Oh, one of them has passed? Oh my God, that's so sad. What core? Weird core. Goblin core. It's like swamp green, mushrooms, small rocks, but aesthetic. One of the brothers died of cancer years ago. Damn, fuck. Rip. All right, rest in peace. A legend, to be sure. An absolute legend. Because they didn't just like make a bunch of music, didn't they? Weren't they like a big deal behind the scenes also? Like the Bee Gees? I'd say cottagecore. That might be more accurate. Sorry, just adjusting my ass. I'm very sophisticated. Smoky. Happy to be of service. Am I Gouda? Do I give off Gouda energy? Am I fancy? Do I cost like $15 a pound? I probably do, low key. Producers and helping a lot of Aussie talent into America. Yeah, they were a huge deal. Bless them. Well, I hope the other boys are doing okay. All right, I found this quiz that's just called the Color Oracle, and I really do not know what the T is. So why don't we do that? It seems fun. Man, Gouda. It's really throwing me for a loop. Man, that guitar. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So yeah, I have no idea really what they're trying to get to me with this Color Oracle, but I'm going to do it and we'll just see how things go. Right? All right. Okay, this is not a quiz. It's a free report. All right. Select the color you find most pleasing. Here, what should we... Let me actually like find a sustainable playlist. Because as much as I love the boys, we are not going to listen to only Bee Gees for like an indeterminate amount of time. Am tempted to go back into the KK Slider playlist, but or just we could listen to nothing but Kylie Minogue. We really could. Like I really could be convinced and tempted to play just Kylie Minogue for like 3 hours. But we'll go back to Future Funk. That's where we started. It's a good playlist. Hold on. Not the singing budgie. You don't like Kylie? I love Kylie. Her new stuff is really good. Yeah, because this one is like a weird silver gradient, right? But I think it's supposed to be like shiny, right? Like I think the energy it's supposed to be giving off is like metallic chrome. And I do love me some chrome, don't get me wrong, but I feel like what's most like actually these colors are all kind of bad. Her being on TV and just started singing. Yeah, I could see what that would do to a person because she's been extremely saturated. Like she was fucking everywhere for a while. That was a little bit before my time because I'm so young, so youthful, so full of life. But I hear you. Like, okay, are any of these colors pleasing to our career? They're kind of terrible. Maybe this green is the least disgusting. I think part of it is that they're all next to each other. Bottom left, orange is my fave. They're all bad. This guy, I am seeing what you're seeing. It's like a nice orange color. I feel like if you put it in the right context, it could be really nice. I like that shade of pink. This one, I don't know. Maybe it's just because it's sandwiched between like this brown and this green. But I feel like it's sort of like weirdly dark. And I kind of prefer a light pink. Or you mean this one? This is pretty pleasing to my career. This like sort of slightly muted pastel pink. I could get behind it. The blue is not so bad either. I think I'm gonna go with this green one. Also, like, what is going on with this yellow? Is it supposed to be like dappley? It's like textured. I do not like that. There are a bunch of others on a show almost like the Musketeers. What I find pleasing is the green beside it. This one, that's very much like a split pea soup kind of color. And I like soup and I like split peas, but I don't know if I can get behind it as the most pleasing color to my career this minute. I'm going to go with this one because that's my gut. Am I supposed to... I have to do it again. Okay. I guess pink. Eucalyptus leaves. Oh, I kind of see that. I have to pick another one. I guess this blue color. And then maybe this mustardy yellow. Purple. Oh. This is getting much more difficult. Every second is unpleasing. Oh my God, it's most oh, okay, hold on. Let's just refresh it. Okay, most pleasing? Oh, they're all, oh my God, everybody's moved. Oh, and they all look way different now. Oh no. Dapply yellow is really gross. I agree. I think this was the one I originally picked. And I kind of don't like it as much anymore. Oh God. I'm thinking about a lot. It's really important. What if I answer the question wrong and then I fail the quiz and I fail the class and then I die?
Then you didn't pick the most pleasing color.
I think I'm going to change to this green because it's a little
A
brighter.
bit of an update on my farm. I'm going to be growing beans.
I hope that your beans are incredibly delicious. Most unpleasing is this like weird mushy yellow color. Then pink. Then this like I just don't need it to be gradient. Like it's not good. Then blue. Next most unpleasing one is gotta be like Microsoft blue for some reason. Yellow is pretty good. This is just like a gray color. Oh, man. I guess this other, here's the original green, so we'll go with that. I'm really not feeling this like very poopy brown. I guess I'll have to put purple in there honorarily because I do love a purple. The slightly off white is not good. Like this one, that's gonna go in the last one. Okay, continue to interpretation. Oh my God. It's so detailed. Okay. Okay. Introduction. You have selected colors that you currently find most pleasing and unpleasing. Read the interpretive text for your selections in the following paragraphs. In the case of some colors, you will find additional question or suggestion which can help you deal with a subject area in more depth. Okay. Keep in mind that your unconscious plays a major role when selecting the colors. As it is the case when laying tarot cards, it is inadvisable to repeat the color test too often because otherwise the quality of the interpretation quickly fades. Take in the text and let them work on you, even those you may find somewhat uncomfortable or provocative. Okay. The Color Oracle is a psychological color test developed by the Swiss art instructor, therapist, and astrologer Joanna Schneider. Astrodinist also has on offer his color horoscope, the delineation of the birth chart in combination with psychological color interpretation. Okay. You guys want to hear something wild? So there's this guy. He claims to do like a brain color test on people. Okay. And what he says is that he is able to identify regions of your brain and like diagnose problems that you have based on the colors in the different sections of your brain. Okay. Guess how he has these like color charts. He has these like images of the brain that have been like colored in, pardon me, with different colors in different zones. Okay. Do you know how he gets the colors? Do you know how he determines which color goes in which area of the brain? What kind of test he does? he sits the subject down with an uncolored picture of a brain and a bunch of crayons and has them color in the different areas, whatever color they want.
Nailed it. Can I get another black crayon, please?
I was listening to a podcast where these like two skeptical people did this, and they said that when he handed them the crayons that they were physically in pain from trying so hard not to laugh. Insane, bro. Insane shit. That reminds me of this. I think some of the colors were just ugly. I agree. Also, if it was supposed to be some sort of like subconscious, because you know all these like weird like subconscious like where it's like telling what your brain's what you're really thinking in your heart or whatever. You're supposed to you're supposed to pick them quick so you don't think about them too much. Bro, I thought about them as fuck. I thought about them so much.
You thought about it too much?
Well, it's too late now. Now I have my color horoscope. And it will
Horoscope? What kind of horror are you?
they will allow me to find answers which will help me deal with a subject area in more depth. My general disposition. At the present time, your behavior is characterized by your need for autonomy of action. It is very important to you to be able to make independent decisions regarding the things you do and how you behave. You wish to apply your abilities, strengths, and resources in the manner you find personally meaningful. Can you literally identify a single human person that does not want to do those things though? Like, no, I love to be told what to do. It's my favorite. You maintain a good degree of autonomy, and you vigorously fend off demands for others or their attempts to govern you. Of great importance to you now is deliberate self-determination. You know for yourself what you need to do, and you want to create a life in accordance with your own ideals, trying to establish an independent sphere of your own. Green. I'm feeling very green. It's really important to me to have green vibes. Again and again, you consciously adopt a positive inner attitude because pink is a color of positive emotional intelligence. Okay, sure. Helps you to better stand up under hardships. Okay. It allows you to enjoy life without care and spend more time devoting yourself to the things that bring you joy. Listen, I feel like this is kind of ruined by many facts. When difficulties of daily life or human interaction become too much, you prefer to retreat to your favorite pastime, a quiet hobby, or into the world of your thoughts, dreams, and fantasies. That's so me. That's so me. That's so me. That's just like me for real. It's just like me for real. You attempt to use your kindness to gain the affection of other people, and thanks to your charming ways, you usually succeed. Do you like me? Do you love me? I'm just giving off so much good yellow energy. When he said you were doing quizzes,
So
I
I
thought
might
you
have
meant like you quiz.
ADHD, and
I
that's
did
so
a couple
cause of
you
that I have
quiz. What kind
anxiety.
of rat you are? You have anxiety? I'm sorry that you have anxiety, Draco. I hope that your beans will bring you peace and tranquility. I did a you quiz. We just did a cheese quiz. Okay. We're going back and forth between like, you know, more astrology, like tarot stuff. Okay. Don't yell at me. Crisis proof existential survival. What the fuck does that mean? You need the comforting certainty of having a solid base in your life, stable living conditions, adequate income, and sensual pleasure. No, this is completely wrong. I hate money and sex. Miss me with that shit. A house, a full fridge, and a willing partner? Absolutely fucking not. Get your cuddles and your stability away from me. Buddy, we're breaking up.
Wait, I mean, no.
See, I hate stability so much that I just fucking died. Why you no one cuddle? No, because this is a completely incorrect reading. I, in fact, do not need the comforting certainty of having a solid base in my life. I hate a base. I love to stand on sand. I walk without rhythm.
The base, otherwise it's gonna get stuck up there.
But a good thing about tomorrow, I have a doctor's appointment.
Buddy, you can't do that. We are moving on. We are moving on. Buddy's banned. Buddy, you're banned. All right. Good. He'll never come back. He's banned forever. Drago, I'm glad you have a doctor's appointment. I hope it goes well. You want to be secure against the winds of fate and be able to devote yourself without distracting to the things that give you satisfaction. What kind of satisfaction? Okay. Hey, you're banned. You're banned, sir. Okay. You've become a spaghetti slave now. What is it?
It's curly.
Oh, no. Not macaroni. Anything but that. And then I just turn into like Thanos triangles and blow away. It's very important to you to achieve what you are striving for and experience the joyful fulfillment of your wishes. Is it? Maybe I hate having my wishes fulfilled. You don't fucking know me. Website. The thing that actually often compels you into action is your deep yearning for unadulterated, lasting happiness and inner peace. Damn, that's fucking crazy. They got me in one. If you seek those things in the realm of material possessions, relationships, and experiences, okay, chat. Genuine fucking challenge. Name a thing that is not a possession, a relationship, or an experience. Name one fucking thing. Air. Oxygen.
Things that are not an experience.
I have many different types of relationship to oxygen. Fucking water.
Is literally anything not an experience?
Food. Food's definitely an experience. That's
There
disqualified.
is no objective reality without an experience. So like,
Can I just say also, this fucking goopy yellow color is identical to the yellow color that I like. It's just fucking got gummed on. It's just got fucking dirty. Jesus Christ. All right. Let's see what I fucking don't like. You feel most anxious due to your exhaustingly stressful situation. Oh shit. Oh no. The difficulties you are presently forced to deal with sometimes cause you to distress and tax your energies. Instead of altering or leaving the situation, you heroically attempt to hold on to and act as if nothing were bothering you. I'm so heroic. I'm so heroic. In this way, you overextend yourself and become the victim of your own ambitious need to prove how strong you are. Bestie, what the fuck are you talking about? Suffering from the fact that you need to do without certain amenities. But I love stability, so it must be, yeah, I could see that. Enjoyments and pleasures. You don't have enough money to afford them. She's calling me busted!
that bitch.
That whore. I've got money. I got Buddy's money.
Wait, I'm busted.
Oh no. Panic. You have a very sensitive nature, and for this reason, you try as quickly as possible to forget unpleasant experiences by distracting yourself. Called my Jordans fake. She did. She really did. She was like, those aren't real Crocs. I could tell. Sudden shifts in mood or fits of bad temper. That's how my negative emotions are manifesting. Okay. You are conscientious and take your task seriously. Spend time pondering what you should do and how you should do it so that everything turns out well. Even when something is going just fine, you can suddenly be afflicted with fear that something can go wrong, something bad can happen and would ruin everything.
Hey, this motherfucker got fake J's.
Damn. First published his finding on the effects under the name coloroscope. Okay, hold the fuck up. No fucking way. Take me to I want to see the coloroscope. The website I was literally just on. Dog, I don't know if the coloroscope is real. Because I'm getting a lot of things that are definitely not what you're describing, which is just a bunch of little pieces of wood that have been painted. Literally, a motherfucker painted 25 pieces of wood and just put them in front of a guy. Uses the same hues as the original product. Bruh. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Buddy, come here.
Huh?
Come here. Oh my God. No, but I guess I have no choice. Yeah, I just want you to come randomly pick colors for me because I have too much brain power. I'll think about it too hard. A fourth dimensional color. Oh, this like horrible yellow. Yeah. Like genuinely, they are slightly different. Ooh. Somebody learned JavaScript. Damn. Look at that. It's got a drop shadow and everything. Look at that. Temp ban revoke. Oh, yeah. We need him for science, so we'll forgive his ban so that he can come back. No. You're unbanned for exactly as long as it takes you to pick colors.
Okay, give me 5 years.
Oh my God. I'm literally crying.
But seriously though, give me a couple minutes.
You're taking too long.
I'm making you fucking do
I'm gonna do it myself. White.
It's gonna be lit.
Black, brown, silver. I'm trying to try pick colors that I didn't pick last time. I didn't pick this teal color. I didn't pick bright yellow. Hey, thank you very much, Daddy Pikmin.
Clear this shit out.
Okay, fine. You pulled the world. There you go.
That I find most pleasing?
You pulled the world. The world reminds you that everything you need is at your fingertips. You just have to reach out and take it. Thank you again for the follow. Don't think about it too hard. Go faster.
I'm just looking at all of them.
Stop looking. Only choosing. No perceiving.
Does this go back and forth?
It goes back and forth between pleasing and unpleasing each time. He's thinking about it so hard, you guys. I can smell the thoughts. Did you guys know that Buddy has a beard? He has a beard. He grew a beard. If I stuck my tongue out as far as it would go, I could taste it, but I won't. Do those puke green color, brown colors are actually the same? Yeah, I think you're right. I think they are nasty and the same. Stop thinking so hard. Go faster.
I need Buddy to say something nice about me.
Buddy, say something nice.
Hold on.
I did everything I could. He's not amenable to your request. What flavor beard does Buddy have? Beard? But oh, now he stole MrsMothmom from me. It tastes like beard oil.
Yeah, it probably tastes like kind of unpleasant oil.
It actually was really bad, and I regret tasting it.
There you go.
All right, let's see. Vigorous self-assertion. Put out all the stops in order to achieve what you have planned. Alert self-projection. Carefully scrutinize everything that crosses your path. And you don't say yes until it has passed your acid test. What?
So a lot of corners.
You can see it is now time to get up on your hind legs. You want to carry out your plans carefully on your back because now you're bipedal. What? I was dog. I was a lungfish until I saw this blue color, and then I stood upon my hind legs. Did this just call Buddy a furry? Yes. Please put what kind of furry you think Buddy is in chat. I will let him know. The behavior of certain other people is a thorn in your side. Girl.
Certain other people, wink, wink.
You have a frustrating situation, Buddy.
Buddy is a rad /.
Situation?
No, you have a frustrating situation.
Like coming up.
Like just generally you have it. You generally have a frustrating situation. Draco says you're a rat furry.
Totally hate that. As long as I'm like super grimy, like New York subway rat. I don't want to be.
Why do you want to be dirty?
I don't want to be no fucking Mickey Mouse rodent.
Girl, what the fuck are you talking about? All right, next we're going to do one of the off-topic ones. We're going to do this Power Ranger one. I feel like Otter so far.
Splinter. Yeah.
Buddy's a shoebill stork.
Splinter, man.
You can't be Splinter.
Shoot a stork.
Rats are cute like Baduddy. Baduddy.
Thank you, Amy.
Draco did post this one. From what I know just from this stream, yeah. Please let us know your initial impression. Fox is new.
Otter?
Oh, Otter.
I'll take Otter.
I feel like I read this message and then I completely lost it from inside my brain. Would you be an otter? Yes.
Slothy?
You just like sloths because you like the idea of napping all the time.
Yeah.
But you don't actually nap all the time.
I would if you didn't scream at me for it every time. She yells at me so loud for napping, you guys.
Yeah, I mean,
it's really
napping
mean,
is poisonous for your body, so
time.
You have to stay awake until it's bedtime. Then you have to go to sleep. That's not how it works. Sobbing. But I'm so eepy. Please let me have a little nap. You watch a new special? It's kind of bad. I haven't watched Power Rangers in so long. I have no idea what's going on in Power Rangers. I have like a vague conception of Power Rangers from like the 90s. Can you bonk less back over there? Excuse me, sir. Unbelievable. Pick a word that best describes you.
Am I banned again?
Yeah. Especially the original 90s Rangers. Oh, is that right? Start watching the original version of what became the Beetleborgs. The Beetleborgs! That sounds familiar. I guess nerdy? Pick another 90s show. Fresh Prince, Seinfeld, Twin Peaks, Doug, Sister Sister, or Beverly Hills 90210. They know that these shows were all on at different times and also had completely different demographics, right? Like, I mean, I have to go with Doug because the only one of these that I actually watch is like a human child.
I would go with either Doug or Fresh Prince personally.
Yeah. Doug's is the correct answer. Pick a monster. This is a tough one.
They're all pretty great. Mr. Tickle Sneezer is pretty compelling.
Mr. Tickle Sneezer certainly is unearthing a certain emotion inside of me.
And fear.
Oh, not recommend. I recently started watching the Beetleborgs. How is it? Sorry, Fox, I got confused. JP version makes so much more sense. That's not a good sign because generally speaking, the Japanese version of things does not and probably should not make more sense, being honest. Like some of those Common Rider clips that Toshi puts on the Discord server are just like incomprehensible
To
nonsense.
be fair, part of the problem with Power Rangers is they hacked those shows.
They really did. They really fucked up those Sentai shows. It's true. Okay, you guys, now not to be controversial on Maine, and with peace and love to Chunky Chicken, who certainly is putting on a good show, I think I kind of like Puggy Pig. And here's why. I like that he is just a pig head on 2 legs. And also that he has a giant centurion helmet, and also that he has a fork and knife for some reason. I feel like there's so many elements to the Puggy Pig that I would love to understand better, but actually like have like I bet there's no
I get the impression
lore
from Pudgy Pig that they really did originally intend this to be a much larger costume.
And they just had to put arms on him.
Operated or something.
I had a Pudgy Pig action figure.
And then they ran out of budget. So
was it squishy? Could you squeeze it?
Head.
Or was it like hard plastic?
Was he pudgy?
One time when I was little, I was watching Power Rangers, and there was an episode where there was like a purple goop monster and like melted one of the Power Rangers. But I was really young and I didn't really understand what was going on. And I got really, really scared. And so then I didn't want to watch Power Rangers ever again. But then I also became afraid of that specific shade of purple for a little while. And then another time I was in my basement and we had some California Raisin figures down there, and they were the same shade of purple as a goop monster, and I cried. I lost my shit. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get melted. But later I got better. I'm not scared of purple anymore. American version went crazy because they got turned into children and all stereotypical monster buddies instead of being scientists that were looking into environment's reaction to the alien invasion. Interesting. It was hard plastic. Oh, I see. That makes sense. Ivan Ooze, I do not remember what he was called. Pudgy Pig was a human who fallen to greed and was forced to follow the villain. R.I.P. Pudgy Pig. He got spirited away. He got the same treatment as Spirited Away Dad. The Purple Goop Monster was a whole ass Power Rangers movie. I don't know what exactly it was, but I never watched it again because I was so scared. Also, double fun fact, as a small child, I was terrified of Jack Skellington. I watched Nightmare Before Christmas, and my parents were like, why are you such a big baby? Haha. But I was literally a baby child, and I was really scared that he hurt Santa Claus, and I couldn't deal with it. So for a while, I refused to watch Nightmare Before Christmas because I was terrified. Flower or Babe Ruthless? Yeah, Babe Ruthless sure is serving. He's serving a Luke, that's for sure. And so is Spitflower. Gotta hand it to him. Ranger movie's legit really, really good. I believe it, but that's just what it's just a fun fact. Stop watching after the Space Police Power Rangers. I do not even know a single thing about Space Police Power Rangers. Isn't Babe Ruth a real person? Yeah. Babe Ruth is a human person who played baseball. He dead now, yeah.
Now he's fictional.
Yeah, he been dead for a minute. Pogs! I fucking loved Pogs! I had so many Pogs! What was your best slammer, buddy?
My best slammer? I had one that was metal.
I also had a metal one.
And
I had a metal one with a skull on it.
It had little arms.
Arms?
Yeah.
That's not allowed.
No, I probably wouldn't have been allowed. But
that's not fucking legal. You can't fucking tiddlywinks with your sharp ass slammer. I would have thrown a fit. If you brought that slammer into my game, I would have thrown a fucking fit.
We all used crazy slammers
like
that,
fair.
though.
Not fair. You're gonna shred up the cardboard Pogs.
Oh yeah, we destroyed so many Pogs.
That's not good. I was very meticulous as a child, and I needed my Pogs to be in pristine condition.
Well, the thing is, the ones that get fucked up, you use to play with, so that if you lose, you don't lose good Pogs.
Girl, that's not how Pogs is supposed to work. You're supposed to win the one that you murder. Did you read the rules? You pay attention to the rules?
Dude, we played all or fucking nothing. If you lose, you lose the whole stack that you put up.
What?
Oh, yeah.
No, that's fucking crazy. You telling me you can lose a fucking stack, a fucking tube of Pogs?
I think we...
one fit?
I think we each put down 15 Pogs at a time.
That's fucked up. No. 1 Pog at a time. To be fair, though, I didn't really play Pogs very much because, again, I was very meticulous. So I only traded for Pogs. Because your monster has baseball mitts for hands. Oh, that is funny. Johnny Young Bosch Black Ranger. Is a Vash is from Trigon. Was the ooze in the movie? Oh my god, that's fucking crazy. These weren't popular where I lived. Instead, we were all set after the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Yu-Gi-Oh cards were much, much later, though. This was before trading cards got fucking crazy pants. Though there was some like Pokemon Pog overlap, if I remember correctly. If I were born a few years earlier, I feel like I could have been really into Pogs. Pogs were a fucking menace to society, and they disappeared fast. But they also they didn't stay in very good condition because they were most of them cardboard. Still have Pogs. Oh my god. Can't believe with all the collectible stuff that Pogs never came back. I'm actually shocked because some of those Pogs must be legitimately rare as fuck. I'm actually also really surprised that original Beanie Babies didn't come back. Like, especially now with all the Funko Pops and shit. Yeah. Magic the Gathering was big even in the 90s. That is true, actually. That's valid. Just a sticker on cardboard? Yeah, it do be. But to be fair, I mean, so are trading cards. Too easy to counterfeit? I suppose you're right. But I feel like the cards are also easy to counterfeit, but a lot of them are unmarked. Like, see how these just have like this Pocahontas one is just literally just a colored disc with like a character on it. A lot of them do be like that. But some of them have a little bit more going on. My KFC Zubat. Oh, good German Shepherd name. I do not have a good German Shepherd name in my brain, but maybe somebody in chat will have one for you. Okay, let me be real with you guys. I didn't really know shit about Sonic the Hedgehog as a human child. I liked Looney Tunes, but as a human child, I definitely would have been in the Pocahontas Pog set because I need all my shit to be cute. I didn't really like The Simpsons, but I was also banned from watching it. Fun fact, my mom said that The Simpsons was too violent and crude for my brother and I to watch. But my grandpa loved The Simpsons, and so every time my grandpa would come over, we would watch it. But my mom was pissed the whole time. I have a Saddam Hussein Pog. What? That's crazy shit. That's insane, actually. You underestimate the lengths people go to authenticate Magic Gathering cards. I believe it. But those, yeah. I feel like you could authenticate some of the Pogs. Sonic and Knuckles, Denny's plushies. Bart regularly got choked out. True.
Food time, 2 minutes.
After this quiz, I will have some spaghetti. Watch Ren and Stimpy. My parents did let me watch Ren and Stimpy, but because they ignored me most of the time, I don't think they really realized what was going on. Brutus is a good doge name, I feel. I'm going to go with Pocahontas because that feels right to me. Pick a dinosaur. I was also fucking obsessed with dinosaurs, partially because I was obsessed with being smart. Made spaghetti also, it kicked ass. I'm so happy for you. And I'm also happy for me, spaghetti gang.
I loved dinosaurs. I
We
love them so
handshake.
much.
Dinosaur gang. I fucked with dinosaurs.
I'm not sure if you can believe this about me, but I was a dinosaur kid.
Oh my god, buddy, do you remember when my little brother, the good one, not the medium-sized one, when he, like, after he had his Pacific Rim phase, he had a Pacific Rim phase. He was obsessed with giant robots for a while. It was extremely blessed. He draw so many giant Gundams. It was amazing.
We got one
But
on our fridge.
we do. We still do have some of his art up on our fridge. It's really old. I asked him to make something new, but now he's like 14, so he was like, maybe, but he's not gonna. But yeah, remember he became we went and watched Jurassic Park and he got totally obsessed with dinosaurs for a while.
Yeah.
And he was playing that like weird mobile game and it was like also on the computer. And we would go over to the house and he would be like, here's my dinosaurs. Here's all my dinosaurs. And he would name all the dinosaurs and tell us dinosaur facts. And we would just sit there for like 20 minutes and just listen to him talk about it. It was so blessed. Oh my God. He's such a good kid.
When I was really young, I had
but he had a lot of big fact books.
One of my family members thought it was pertinent that I would get they're called first day runs or something like that. They're basically like a book of stamps that are like the first run of like a collectible group of stamps, and I have a bunch of like dinosaur stamps
Extremely pog.
that I'm like sitting on. Of all the things that I've ever collected, those are the things that might actually be worth money someday.
Also, Buddy also has an incredibly suspicious giant Ziploc bag
I
full of
have
coins.
So
many coins.
I have coins that are like hundreds of years old that are like
Crazy
worn
coins.
down to like barely
They're
recognizable.
just in a bag.
Yeah.
We need to figure that out at some point. I made a thesis on why the Utah Raptor is the best dinosaur. Oh my God, that's so blessed. They got no Spinosaurus, true. I love your little brother. He was extremely blessed. Dinosaur adjustments. I was obsessed with Dragon Tales as a kid. I had like a set. Okay, I was obsessed with fantasy shit as a kid. I was an absolute dweeb, and I had these huge books. You guys maybe have seen them. I saw one recently at the thrift store, and I lost my mind. But they were like giant books of like, they were like as though it was like as though like fairies and dragons and shit were real. And so they had like a bunch of like little envelopes and stuff in them and like pop-up sections and stuff. And they had like little rocks and pieces of string and like leaves and shit. And they told you all of these facts about dragons and fairies and shit as though they were 100% factual. And it was incredible. It was the best thing in my life. I was obsessed. Was it Dragonology? It might have been Dragonology, actually. And then Buddy, when we were going through his book collection, he just had like giant books full of facts. So it was like 100 insane facts about planes, 200 insane real facts about mountains.
I really liked all the like
based,
you know, show like blown out diagrams of airplanes and like,
yeah, Buddy's a diagram,
you know,
baby.
like digging machines and stuff like that. You know,
you do strike me as the kind of 4-year-old who'd be completely obsessed with giant trucks.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Didn't you change your name to Gravedigger?
Yeah.
To Monster Trucker now.
When I was a kid, and so after a Monster Truck rally, I wanted to change my name to Gravedigger.
Based, extremely based. We support you, buddy.
You're supposed to call me that now.
Yeah, Gravedigger. It's true. That's his name.
That's my name.
I had a Spiderwick field journal with facts about fairies and shit. Oh, that's so cute. Industry is still going strong. Truck. Got my niece a unicorn encyclopedia. I love that. Joke's on you. I have most of the ology books, baby. They're based. They're so good, actually. Yeah. For my dinosaur, I'm going to go with Velociraptor because I'm basic, bitch. I love the Velociraptors. I also love me a good old T-Rex. I think pterodactyls. I think pterodactyls are a little bit overrated. I'm not going to lie. Next news. Pick a weapon. A sword, a lance, an axe, a bow and arrow, daggers, and poison. Okay, well, here's the thing. I definitely am not going to be able to get a sword going. I have no hand-eye coordination, so bow and arrow's out. Daggers are too up close and personal. So is poison. I don't really want to get messy. I poison myself. Like, they won't let me in the lab. So I'm going to go with lance, even though I think it's probably definitely a liability, just because I think it's the one that's the least likely for me to actually harm myself and freaking dodge. Pick a fucking Muppet. What a selection of Muppets.
These are pretty much the best Muppets.
It's definitely gonna be animal for me.
I was gonna say if you don't pick animal, you're wrong.
You've never seen Janice.
You've never seen Janice?
I've seen Janice. Hey, Shrimpy! Shrimpy Raid! Hi, Mexican Shrimp! Hello!
Mexican Shrimp is rating with 6 viewers.
How are you? Gonzo's pretty based. I mean, Gonzo is based. That is a fact. But, like, is he the best Muppet? Hi, Boots. Hello, Boots. Hello. How was Cookie Clicker?
Cookie Clicker.
Okay, Cookie Clicker. I'm not gonna lie. Doing some Cookie Clicker speed runs? How the fuck you speed run Cookie Clicker? What the fuck? Fonzie is close to a second animal. Fozzie's pretty good. Fozzie Bear.
Keep running all the achievements or like what?
Where there's a will, there's a way. You're not wrong, Amy. You really are not. I'm tempted to pick Miss Piggy, actually. Because she's based.
She's pretty great, actually.
So that's literally the only reason. Nothing true. Doing true never click. Bake 1,000,000 cookies without clicking on the big cookie once. That doesn't make any sense to me. I'm so confused. Let me do it for you. It's true. Let me do it for you. Didn't I do it for you, Kermie? It's RNG hell? Yeah, it does sound like an absolute fucking nightmare.
You gotta wait. Big long wait.
I'm gonna pick Miss Piggy, but I just want you guys to know that I seriously considered clicking animal. How do I have closed captions? I have a thing. It's called Web Captioner, and there's a tutorial for how to do it in my Discord server if you would like more specific information. But yeah, it's a service called Web Captioner. Piggy. Wow. Wow. That's nice. No problem. I hope that you enjoy the closed captions. Wow. So we got blue.
Blue's pretty good.
I strongly disagree. Because let's be honest, the objective truth is that I would be Red Ranger every time.
No.
Yeah, definitely.
I would not.
I would definitely say so. And you would definitely be green. Did you pick Nerdy and Lance? Yes.
Sounds like your Blue Ranger.
However, comma, you can't just make me the bug kid from Digimon because I read books. Okay, that's not how it fucking works. All right, can we get it together? I'm definitely the Red Ranger. Let's be real. BuzzFeed would never lie. They would. They have, and they did. Never for Gore. Ned Fulmer lied to me. Izzy is the best. Izzy's good. It's not that, and it's not that blue is bad. Okay,
You
but
don't
like,
want to be the dad from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
I was thinking more Macaulay Culkin in that library movie. That's what this is serving. I'm just saying that I would definitely be the Red Ranger, and this quiz is incorrect.
Nah.
What color ranger would I be then? Not blue. I'm way cooler than Blue Ranger. Page Master, true. He's human equivalent to plain toast. Exactly. Oh my God, look at him. And he doesn't do shit. Izzy is great. True. Page Master base. I mean, it is based. That's correct. I'm just really, I'm not salty. Salty's too strong. Oh, Shrimp, by the way, thank you again very much for the raid. If you're doing some self-care and stuff, please be my guest. I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your night. And if you want to be here when I do quizzes, then you can see me get Blue Ranger.
Blue Ranger doesn't.
Wasn't he bullied off the show for being gay? Heart emoji right back at you, but meh. That sounds like something that would happen in real life. He does also give like Iceman Bobby energy, doesn't he? Sorry, I'm in my X-Men shit still. Misunderstanding the episode of Billy's Afraid of Bees? No B is in grades. Don't even. I can't. That's some. Yeah, we in this house we stand Iceman, even though he's kind of a himbo. But honestly, the dream is to be a himbo.
Potentially one of the most powerful beings to have ever existed.
Yeah, he's confirmed one of the strongest creatures who ever exists in life. Yeah.
Period?
Yeah.
Makes
You
himself very
just want to
powerful.
say that Buddy did not know those facts until I told him because I'm the real expert.
That makes
Just
me
letting you
love
know.
him so much. A good boy.
He's a very good boy. Thought Billy was throughout the whole series. I don't think he was bullied off the show, but Billy is a star of the new Power Ranger special. Oh, is that right? Maybe that explains why it's kind of bland. All right, you guys, listen. Despite this absolute travesty of a take, which is BuzzFeed telling me that I am the Blue Ranger, which is clearly incorrect because I'm obviously the Red Ranger. Let me go on a short break and eat some of this delicious and incredible spaghetti that Buddy made. Buddy made me spaghetti, you guys. He made me spagooters, and I'm gonna munch on it. I'm gonna eat it. He did it for me. He did it for me. New special is wild though. Immediately kill a ranger on screen. What? Why? Who wants that? Nobody wants that. What the fuck? All right, you guys. So please be good. Please behave yourselves, and please be good while I'm gone. And then when I come back, we will do some more quiz. We'll do maybe 1 or 2 more. It'll be great. What could possibly go wrong? I'm sure none of them will be insane like the color one. Okay, I'll see you soon. Be good. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow, bow. Why have I been attacked? Huh? Why would you do this to me? I know this is shocking to everyone. I have mostly unwatered down lemonade with me here. I am enjoying the taste of mostly proper lemonade. Welcome back. Well, but I have to water down my lemonade because every beverage that isn't water has too much of itself in it and needs more water in it. So probably all the juice I drink 50-50 water and juice because it's more delicious in my opinion. Thank you. Here I am. I have returned. I did burn my little mouth on my spaghetti by trying to eat it too fast. And then I had to eat it more slowly. So that was, I did cry. But you know, now we're back and I'm back on track and everything's going to be okay. Got to be careful with the spaghetti. The spaghetti. True. The spaghetti is very powerful. It's an incredibly powerful thing and you need to be ready for it. Actually, here, I'm sorry, you guys. This is going to be very scary. Ha!
Ah.
Everything's the same. Don't worry. Don't worry. Shall we get back into the news? Let's get right into the news. Sorry. I'm sorry for...
Mother, you are looking very cozy and lovely tonight.
Hi, Manaka. Yes, I'm very cozy. I'm very lovely. I've been teachered. I've been teacherified. And I have a self-care break. Time to sip. Delicious. Thank you for the self-care break. Appreciate it. We are going to do, this one was posted by Newt on the server. To be honest with you, I don't know who Newt is. I know they're not Newt on twitch.com. Newt, please help me. Who's Newt? Not Newt, like the creature, but Newt, like Pingu says. Anyway, they posted this very delightful become a moth and we'll tell you exactly what kind of moth you are quiz. And obviously this is relevant to my interest because I am the moth mom. It's not me. I'm too new. It's true. I think Newt is epic. Oh, you might be right. You might just be right, actually. Yeah, because Epic posted all of those Minecraft mods and I think it was Newt on the server. Indeed. Oops. Sorry. Had to wipe my little face. The tracking did not like that. I'm also going to apply some chapstick. Yeah. I've done it. Yes, I think it might be epic. But either way, this is an excellent little fun little quiz, little moment, and we're going to do it. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Now, last quiz before the break, I did receive Blue Ranger as the Power Ranger that I was, and I want you to know that that was devastating. It was, in fact, devastating. So, yeah, definitely crying. It's not that the Blue Ranger is bad or that I hate him. It's just that I'm very obviously the Red Ranger. So I hope that I get a good moth type or I might cry. I'm just saying. All right, let's continue. Choose a lamp. Ooh, this is going to be a tough one. We have IKEA lamp, leg lamp, genie lamp, lantern lamp, this sort of modern thingy, and this kind of guy with legs. Cat hair. If there was a purple ranger, it's true, it would be me. Yeah, it is pretty much a crime that there's not a lava lamp. I do agree. I mean, lava lamps are dangerous and they will murder you, but Not me. I'm an adult. I would never sip the forbidden lava juice. You know what I mean? I would never sip the forbidden lava juice. I would never do that. So I'm kind of leaning towards the leg lamp. How do we feel about the leg lamp, you guys? It's a classic moment. Yeah, the Xmas story, the Christmas story leg lamp. Also, one year, Josh Sundquist, YouTuber, did leg lamp as a costume. So it's also iconic from that as well. Referential. I'm gonna go with leg lamp because that's what my spirit is telling me. But though I will say, sorry, I'm just adjusting the mic 150 times here. Hold on, let's just do that. Let's just do that until I'm done with that. Can we be done with it? Don't jiggle anymore. Stay still. Stay still right in front of my mouth. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. It's true. I also kind of like the Genie Lamp because it reminds me of Shaq Kazam, the best movie ever made. He was a jumper to ruin. Hey, I made philosophy. Hi. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome. I'm doing a little raid dance. How are you?
Animated Philosophy is rating with 2 viewers.
Played Skyward Sword, huh? How is that? I know about Skyward Sword, but I've never played it. Like I have no Zelda context for it. Isn't that like big redhead himbo in it? And he bullies Link.
And are you talking about Ganon?
Ganon is not a himbo. All right, get it together. Hold on, sorry. Let me just adjust my fucking body. Whoa, life is so difficult. Finished an ancient cistern. Like a jug? Do you mean groose? Groose? Like goose, but gross. Maybe. Hi there, honey chama. If Bowser can be a himbo, Ganon can be a himbo. No. No. No, no, no. No, 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 no. It's very different. Very different. These are two. I can explain, but I will have to draw a diagram. Bowser is legitimately dim. Ganon too smart for that. True. 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 That's part of it. That's definitely part of it. Was a dungeon. I see. I see. Hi, Barnaware. Well, I hope you had a beautiful stream, Philosophy. Thank you so much for being here. Groose is the bully. To be honest, Groose is kind of a terrible name. And if my father disrespected me that badly, I might also bully Link. But, you know, I hope he figures it out. Maybe he gets married and does better. If you need to do some self-care, please do. But if you'd like to hang out and do this quiz with us, we're going to do a couple of more quizzes. So if you'd like to do a couple of more quizzes with us, you're very welcome. Saw your YouTube videos on PNG Tubers. It's cool to see you stream. Hey! I'm glad you saw my tutorials. I hope that you found them helpful. I was just saying earlier, I'm making a little bit more entertainment style YouTube videos now. So if you would like to check them out, it would be much appreciated. I hope you guys enjoy them. And now I have to sneeze. Oh, God. Oh, gosh. Oh, geez. Okay, I think I fixed it. Super helpful. I'm glad. I'm really glad to hear that. I'm going to switch to mobile so I can play while packing up. No problem. Thank you very much again for the raid and for hanging out. I appreciate you. All right, let's continue with the quiz, folks. We can have this Ganon Bowser debate another time. All right. Welcome. Oh, well, thank you. Choose a jumper to ruin. Okay, so what we're evaluating these sweaters on is tastiness level. And I'm gotta say, these are fucking terrible sweaters. Overall, I would say the sweater quality on this board is -12. It's not that they're all ugly. Like some of these sweaters I feel like could be made to look interesting and cool a little. Like this lady with the stripes, she looks cute. Or are these all from ASOS? That would explain why they're so fucking terrible. They're actually really bad. I like the first. The first one I would say is the one that I'm offended by the least. Like in terms of like how quality of a sweater it appears to be. Like I kind of enjoy that it looks like comfy and oversized. I'm okay with all, but top left and bottom middle. Tastiest, most eatable sweater. The dude's the only one sitting. Yeah, the poses are sus. Like, the poses are weird. But, like, we're evaluating the sweaters in terms of which one we think would have the best mouthfeel and taste. Like, I feel like the green one, yeah, it is the lettuceiest one, right? It looks like it would maybe have like some mouth texture. Oh my God, I just literally punched the mic in the face. I'm so sorry because I was adjusting my headphones. I'm so sorry. Okay. I think this one is the most delicious looking. This one looks like it would be a little bit hard to chew. This one is obviously growing some sort of mold or something. Like, this is not it. This looks like just like it would crunch like paper, derogatory. This is like a little poofy. It would definitely be a whole ass meal. I'm not so offended by this, but I feel like it would just be kind of like soup, where you eat like a lot of soup. And this one, I feel like there's not very much of it. Ooh, it tastes like candy corn. Oh, yeah. 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 Oh, yeah. And that's not a good sign for sure. Because everybody knows that candy corn is fucking disgusting. I don't like lettuce, but I like how it's sewn. I feel like if I'm a moth and I'm evaluating sweaters on deliciousness levels, I'm considering the lettuce, the adjacentness to lettuce and or some sort of cabbage. I'm going to go with this one but all of them are not good, in my opinion. Leave fuzzballs in your mouth. Yeah, I do think the blue looks suspicious on many levels. The blue one looks like the texture would be bad. All 14 of the different textures you would have. It's also kind of ugly, even though like there's an idea here that I kind of like with like sequence or whatever, but like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just not executed very well. And also it looks like it would have bad taste. I would eat the two that I don't like to save the person. That's very self-sacrificing of you. But like, I don't know any of these people. I guess that's valid, but I'm going to go based on which one I think is the most delicious, and I'm going to go with the green one. How would your moth friends describe you? Caring, fun, artistic, over the top, popular, or cool? You're a cool mom? That's true. Though I guess I am your dad. All the above. Oh, that's very nice.
I mean, I'm a cool mom.
Yeah, Buddy is a cool mom and I'm a cool dad. I feel like cool is good, or maybe fun. I'm not really visually artistic. I am so nice. I'm extremely nice. But I'm going to go with cool because I'm a cool dad. Choose a larva. Wow. These are terrible. Wow. Wow. I don't think that any of these are moths' larvas even. They just look like grubs.
Just choose one.
Okay, so this is kind of a long boy. He looks like he's definitely determined to get where he's going. This guy looks like he's got a lot to work out. Looks like a dragonfly. It does have dragonfly energy. He's got hairs. Bro, this boy needs to get his life together. This is a kakuna. I don't even think this is a larva, to be real. I'm not going to lie. I fully think that what has occurred here is that somebody has just Googled larva and brought several larvas. But they are not moth related at all. Like, why not cabardillers? This guy is a little penisy. With peace and love, he is serving penis. Derogatory. And I do not like that. I do not enjoy that. These guys have homies, which is nice, but they also look a little gross. Like, they look maybe they should be nestled in some sort of like, soft blankie or something, and they're just out here raw. I kind of feel like I'm digging the guy in the dirt because I feel like he knows what's up. He looks like something Gandalf smokes out of, like a weird hookah. He does kind of have hookah energy. I'm gonna go with this guy who's in the dirt because it just feels right to me on an emotional level. Do you know what I'm saying? All these appear to immediately just, yeah. I don't feel like these are I feel like, it just came from google.com. I mean, or Getty Images, I guess. I'm going to go with the dirt. Choose a butterfly that's your nemesis. None of these are real. These are just fucking clip art butterflies. How do I beef with I'm very upset. First, the fake larva, and now these clip art butterflies. What is going on, BuzzFeed? Do you have no quality control on these quizzes? Like, what criteria am I choosing? Yeah, I'm not stupid. I know these aren't real butterflies.
They are.
Like, just make quizzes with AI. Oh my God, you're so right about that, and I don't like it. Don't the wing eyes got real beef. Yeah, this one looks like it's ready to square up the most. So that's the one I'm going to pick. Bottom left. Looks like he's trying to mimic Jorman for some biological advantage. Yeah. Nah, I don't like the cut of his jib. Choose a daily moth routine. This is about to be fucked up. Okay. I wake up, check my Instagram DMs, fly around, follow some hotties on the street, and then I go to sleep with my side chicks. Girl. Make the kids some breakfast, take them to school, read a good book, and then wait for them to get home. Literally, okay, this second one, imagine. I'm going to weave a tale for you guys. Hold on. I'm a 43-year-old moth mother of 4. And I wake up in the morning alone in my bed because my moth husband has already gone to his incredibly demanding moth day job where he works at an office. He comes back home every day after 6 p.m., tired and sore. He's been chasing a promotion for years. And I don't think it's going to come, but every time I suggest that he maybe looks for a different job, he says that I'm being unsupportive and I don't want to hurt him like that. And I come down the stairs in our, brand new, freshly built, off-white French country McMansion that is on a lot way too small for it. It's just way more house than this lot can handle. There's barely a backyard. To see that all 3 of my children are already awake and they're looking at me expectantly. And with a heavy burdened sigh, I go and I make them breakfast. I make sure they're all fed. I put together aesthetic lunchboxes for each of them and take pictures to send to my Facebook friends. And then I get them all on their school bus, And then I walk back inside to my now fully empty house, silent, but pristine and clean because the housekeeper takes care of that. And realize that I have no companionship and my Facebook friends are all fake. And I make my way upstairs to finish my book club book that I don't like because Cheryl picked it and she has terrible taste. And when it's done, I close the book and I put it on the side table and I just fucking wait. I just wait for the day to be over and for my children to come home from school. I essentially become a sim. I become an NP. I become an NPC for 4 hours while my children and my husband are out doing productive things in the world. And when they come home, we have a meal where all 3 children are on their phone And my husband, in like even measured tones, he's not even complaining about work, to be honest. Like he's not even upset. Like he's just telling me about what happened. And everybody finishes dinner and they all politely take their dishes away. And no one asks me what I did today. Nobody cares. And then I make my way upstairs and I have a very thorough shower and do my 14-step skincare routine. And then I climb into bed next to my husband, who's already fallen asleep. And close my eyes in preparation for tomorrow, where I will do the exact same thing again, except I need to go to book club because
It's Tuesday.
it's Tuesday.
Man, this RP got weird.
You free bird. Wow.
Poor Karen died.
Poor Karen died. What your English teacher wants you to say when she reads the sky. You free bird. This second one is insane. Sad moth housewife roleplay ASMR. I can't. All right, let's continue. Thank you. What's that thing Brian David Gilbert says? It's like a conjunctum work or something like that. I'm so sorry. That's not the word. I made that up. That's just noises coming out of my mouth. It's like a German word for like complete work. It's like your magnum opus. That was my magnum opus. Jesus Christ. I wake up at 9 p.m. and go get wasted at a good lamp. Girl, what kind of life are people at BuzzFeed living? What is it? That is, oh my God, did I lose everything? I think I did. Oh my God, this is a disaster. I pressed the wrong button. It's lamp, green, cool, dirt, and then this eyeball guy. Okay, we're back. Spend all day flying in my feelings and wondering how I, a humble moth, can make an impact. Okay, Karen. All right, Janet, get it together. I usually go to someone's house and wait until they're about to fall asleep, and then I fly around the room into their face until they can't go to sleep. That's me. I do whatever the other moths aren't doing. This one is me. I make a loud buzzing noise directly into Buddy's ear. I lay down next to him in bed and I spoon him perfectly. I cuddle right up against him. And then I gently lay my head on my pillow. I like fold my pillow so it's like perfectly angled at his ear. And then the whole night I just go. Choose a fake place to hang out.
It's not so bad once you get used to it.
You just breathe. By the fridge, street lamp, stage lights, neon light at a club, in front of the spotlight at a gig where a band is playing that you probably never heard of, in front of a phone light. A phone light? Like a cellular device? Mom is a big spoon? Seems right. We alternate spoon position. Usually when I come to bed, Buddy is already mostly asleep. Oh my God, the other night. Can I tell them that's the blanket story from the other day? It's not mean. Okay, Buddy was fully asleep, you guys. He's fully asleep. I come to bed, I lay down.
Oh, yeah, good.
And he just started giggling. He's in his sleep. He's like giggling. So I turn over and look over my shoulder and I'm like, what are you giggling about? And he goes, nothing. And I'm like, okay. And then he rolls over and I can hear him like reaching down and making a bunch of noise. He makes about tonk, 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 tonk. And I'm like, what are you doing, bud? Do you need a hand? And he's like, nah, no. I'm like, okay. And then what he did, turns out, is that he reached into a box that we had for the cat to lay in, pulled the like blankie out of the box and threw it on me. He just threw it on me. And I made like a little noise of surprise. And he was like, but then he fell asleep. He was asleep. So I like take the blankie off me. I'm like, what is this for? And he's just gone. Like he's asleep. It's over. It's past. Like, what dream was Buddy where he pranked me? Question mark? Okay, anyway. He got the last word. Apparently, yeah, I guess so. Buddy, are you working right now?
Yep.
Stop it. Stop it.
No.
It's night. I threw a towel at him. It didn't work. All right. I'm gonna go with the fridge light because I like to eat snacks. Okay, I'm starting to think that this was never a quiz about assigning me a variety of moth. And instead you just like this. Do they understand that the moth they have in this photo is dead? Like I didn't expect necessarily like exclusively live moth pics for this, but like this bitch is not alive. They have passed away. Motherly moth. You're the moth that is always making sure that other moths are okay and enjoying themselves. You can't stand it when other moths go without a coat and you're always pack snacks. How the fuck did this happen? I mean, it checks out, but like, what was it? What was the choice that tipped it over the edge? Was it the leg lamp, bruh? Hi, Mimic. I'm very annoyed by this. I do not like this. Right? These clip hour butterflies are still pissing me off. I did not like this quiz. I did not enjoy this quiz. Motherly moth is correct as this quiz could have gotten it. I'm going to fight Buddy if he doesn't stop working. I'm going to fist fight him. He made a sad face. He does not want to be fist fit. Fist fit? All right, I'm going with that. Yeah, this is a travesty and a crime. But I guess it's my travesty and my crime. There's nothing to be done about it. If I'm anything, I'm a motherly moth, but I'm perturbed. He doesn't want to be fisted. I don't think he does. I'm not going to lie.
Thank you.
I think it's not. I don't think he has it in him.
Not have it in me. Ideally, it will stay that way.
Well, oh, God. All right. I have another BuzzFeed quiz here. It's tarot related. I am deeply concerned and worried, but we will try it, I guess. This one is everyone has a tarot card that matches their personality, and here's yours. Okay, let's take some bets. What do you want to bet that it's only major arcana? First of all, like there's no like number cards.
You're 7 of Cups.
Mysterious. I after this moth quiz, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, my faith in BuzzFeed's quiz have dramatically dropped. 100% is only major arcana. Yeah, I do not think it's possible.
Pick a crystal.
So we'll try. We'll see. Hopefully, what are we hoping for? Am I aiming for anything? I guess I won't aim for anything, but I think if I was a tarot card, I'd probably be like maybe the High Priestess or perhaps the Empress.
The Fool.
Okay, well, I'm extremely spontaneous, and of course, as previously established, I am a Gen Z angel, but probably not the fool, not gonna lie. Maybe strength because I'm so buff and I have such huge muscles, perhaps. Pink or Crimstol? Which is the tastiest looking? Peacock or... All right, we're just gonna leave that one fully off the table. I don't want to get involved. This desert rose selenite does look delicious and lickable, but I think the one that looks the most eatable is probably the sunstone because it looks a bit like a candy. Citrine looks like a piss rock. It does, or maybe like a candied ginger to be a little bit less piss about it. Oh, I've received cake. Incredible! Thank you. Amethyst Doobie Burble.
This.
Buddy likes the rainbow obsidian. Probably because it looks like a black hole. The malachite does have sort of a green mintiness to it. Black tourmaline looks like a Jolly Rancher. It does. It looks like a Jolly Rancher that tastes like spicy black licorice. Like when you suck on it, it's like kind of bitter and salty. My favorite rock is labradorite, but it does not look very tasty. I think I'm going to go with the amethyst because I'm purple, because it just feels like the correct thing to do. Do you know what I mean? Even though it's kind of basic, I think it's the right choice. What color is my Hora? That's a good question, considering that you've put whack ass color selections in here. That's what Abigail and Stardew likes eating. I don't think I'm very similar to Abigail Stardew, but I can see why she would enjoy to crunch on them because they look like they would have good crunch. I mean, I guess I have to go with purple, but like, do I go with light purple or dark purple? RGB aura? Oh yeah, I just pulsate like a gamer keyboard, like a Razer product. What do you guys think? Light pourable or dark pourable? Too gray for me. I kind of agree. And I do not like grayish energy, like gray mixed with other colors. I'm going to go with the dark pourable because I kind of agree. Where would you feel most like yourself? In a spa, a library, a park,
In my butt.
a penthouse, a bed, a cabin, the beach, a nightclub, a flat open space where I can see all the stars, rainforest, quiet city at the crack of dawn or dawn of the crack of dawn. A quiet city at the crack of dawn. A crowded sunny beach surrounded by lots of friends. These are all kind of whack. I mean, I guess a library, closet, Barnware, please. Barnware, please. Please, I'm begging you. Please don't. Not the closet, bitch. Not the fucking closet. Oh my God. Oh my God. My butt. I sat while I ate spaghetti and I should have got up and twerked. It was the right choice, but I didn't do it. I'm going to go with the library. Pick a tarot deck. Girl, what? Lisa Frank, the Lumina deck. I can barely see what these look like. Small spells, black and white. Star Child. Pelican Dawn. Prisma Visions, Crystal Visions, Raider White. Is it Raider White? I always say Raider White. But I don't know if that's correct. Am I insane? Library is just a closet with books. You're correct. I don't love the Toth deck. The Luminous deck looks like it would be really annoying to shuffle. Golden Thread deck would get shredded. Wild Unknown deck looks like it's impossible to read. Also looks impossible to read. Also looks impossible to read. Also looks impossible to read. This one seems kind of cool and looks like it's possible that it's readable. Very readable and shuffleable. We'd love to see it. But I think I'm going to go with the Lisa Frank deck because the Lisa Frank deck has Lisa Frank art on it. That's basically all I have for that. If it's a crime, then throw me in jail. That's what we're doing. Pick a cloth for your readings to go on. Ooh, some of these are very... Like, okay, but if I printed this one with the leaves on a piece of fabric, it would look crusty as fuck. Heavy sigh. I would own the Lisa Frank deck. They're not too expensive, I think. I've seen them around. You don't know who Lisa Frank is? I explain. Lisa Frank was an individual artiste and also a company by the same name who, here you are. They made a lot of stickers and folders and school supplies and some such nonsense in the 90s, and they were incredibly popular for their very aesthetic. I don't really know how to describe it except for Lisa Frank. There really is nothing quite like it, to be honest. Looks like it is the 90s notebook moment. But yeah, Lisa Frank is the name of the person who originally was doing this artwork. There were other artists who worked at the Lisa Frank company throughout the years. And it was the name of a specific company that made all this stuff. They eventually went out of business, and then I think they've been resurrected. I think they are alive once again, mostly to license out their Lisa Frank IP to various other companies so that they can make shit that is this flavor. Tool for scrubs. Agreed. But sometimes you gotta learn one thing, like who Lisa Frank is. Now you've been educated. Secretly, it was school the whole time. Get wrecked. I guess if I had to pick, it would be this moon phase one, but I'm not going to lie. I kind of hate all of them, and I blame BuzzFeed. Pick a quote that speaks to you.
Fringe.
Okay. Friends show their love in times of trouble, not in happiness. There's only one happiness in this life, to loved and to be loved.
That's two things.
Life is either a daring adventure or nothing.
Everything is either a potato or not a potato.
I restore myself when I'm alone.
Nut.
Everyone was timing the nut. Shrek is love, Shrek is life. Life is too short not to have fun. It's the unhappiest people who most fear change. Yeah, because their life already sucks. They don't need it to get worse. What we have to learn to do, we learn by doing it.
Or by watching Indian guy.
Or by watching Indian guy. Are you laughing at your own jokes so hard that you can't breathe?
I'm laughing at you laughing at my
Get
jokes.
it together. Everybody has a secret world inside of them. Not just one world, hundreds of them. Oh my God, this reminds me of fucking Ricky, the one who on Quora who said that he did Reiki at parties for 30 years. Everybody has a secret world inside of them. Not just one world, hundreds of them. What? Everyone is a Marvel multiverse of madness on the inside. Okay. Be who you are, not who the world wants you to be. Okay. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Well, that's a fact. History will be kind to me, for I intend to write it. Is that good? Everyone is Legion. Like Legion the X-Men or Legion like just Legion like in general? I'm not fat, I just have lots of war. The X-Men. Okay, good. Thank you for clarifying. It's funny. It's extra funny because Legion is not having a good time with it. But okay. I can resist everything except temptation. I hate history will be kind to me, for I intend to write it. You understand that writing history does not mean that you necessarily made history. Say what now? You know what? I'm just going to go with everyone has a secret world inside of them, not just one world, hundreds of them, because that's what speaks to me. It speaks to me. This one is saying something, and it is saying it to me, and I am hearing it. That's the one. Blows up your pancakes with my mind. Hi, DACA. Pick a place to keep your cards. An envelope? A very cheap pouch that is definitely an AliExpress item that's going to get drop shipped from Etsy. A box. Some nice leather deck boxes. Some just bags. Just some fucking bags. A like little glass box. Wow, that tarot card box definitely took someone some effort. I guess this one with the little dibbly-doo on it seems the nicest to me. This one? This green one or this guy? I guess the rainbow box is kind of nice, but I think I like this one the best. That better be for Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I don't think so. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. Can you imagine if you put your Yu-Gi-Oh cards in that though? You would look extremely based. What's your zodiac sign? I'm a fucking Leo, baby.
Called it. Pretty sure I called that. When did I call that?
Do you know what I'm certain? Do you know what I'm certain of? I'm certain that you can go fuck yourself.
With that attitude.
What? How does my attitude affect you fucking yourself?
You gonna read it?
It means that I'm a Gen Z angel. I'm definitely the Red Power Ranger. Okay, just to clarify.
Are you saying the BuzzFeed is wrong?
Yes.
BuzzFeed?
Yes.
Wrong?
Such a Leo thing to think. Fuck off. Fuck off. It's because I picked this bullshit quote. That's why I'm being punished. Everybody has a secret world inside them, not just one world, hundreds of them. What does this fucking mean, BuzzFeed? Who said this? I swear to God, if they made this quote up, I'm going to be so unhappy. Neil Gaiman said this? Neil, I love you so much. This doesn't mean it. Did Neil Gaiman actually say this? This is from Sandman? This is not. Where in Sandman does this? Okay, well, these are not what I was expecting to get. Let's hold on. Hold the fuck up. Sandman. From where in Sandman is this? In issue 5? In volume 5, pardon me? I can't deal with this. This is very upsetting. I'm very upset. I'm having more cake.
The cake is okay.
It's not that good.
Outside looked better than the inside.
If it's a dream quote, it's definitely talking about dreams. And like, you know what? I don't care. Whatever. I'm sure that if it's actually in Sandman, I'm sure that it makes sense in context. Hi, Karna. You want a card pull? Let me do a card pull for Karna before I shit my ass. It's not that it's bad. It's just incorrect. Also, they chopped his head off to put this picture in here. I'm just saying. I'm shuffling IRL cards because I don't have tabletop open. So I'm very annoyed. All right, ready? The fool made a bad joke. It seems the king was not pleased. Yeah, Buddy does not please me. Because he's, yeah, no, I'm annoyed.
News to me.
Shut up. Karna, for you, I pulled the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles reminds you that success is attainable. But you have to be patient with yourself and you have to be patient with the situation at hand. And if you can find that kind of Zen moment in between when things are really happening, then you will have a much more peaceful time on your journey towards your goals. Let me know if you have any questions about that. All right, last one, you guys. And then we'll do a little raidy raid because I'm eepy and my brain hurts. Which one should we do? I got a little bit of cake stuck inside of my throat. Just waiting for it to move past my body. Oh, I got an Are You the Pope questionnaire from Epic also.
I'm going to bed.
You're going to bed? Okay. Everybody say goodnight, buddy. He's leaving. He's leaving.
I'm Evie.
He's eepy. He's eeped.
I'll eat that, yo.
Barnware says good night. Philosophy says good night. Good night. Buddy, I'm not actually mad at you.
I know that you are,
Yeah.
and that you're just saying that so chat.
What? Of all the reasons for me to pretend not to be mad at you, Chad is very low on the list. What?
Give me a smooch.
What?
Smooch me.
Is that what you want?
I'm going to bed. You don't want
That's
to smooch?
fucking gross.
You don't
Okay.
want to smooch?
It's gross though. Just question. Okay, goodbye. I'm sorry you guys had to hear that. Fox says good night.
I'm not.
Disgusting. So disgusting. He's terrible, honestly. Are you actually the Pope? We're going to find out if I'm the Pope. This is important because I am obviously the Sky Pope. Sorry for the late. Of course, nothing to apologize for. You're doing amazing. But he's taking the fat cat away as well he should. We'll find out if I'm the real Pope. And then we will, then we will know. And then we will finish the stream. So please get into the gig, okay? Don't worry. Okay. Well, obviously, my favorite of these 4 songs is Billy Joel. Where did you spend last summer? Berlin, El Paso. Had a staycation just chilling in my big throne in the Vatican. And Colonial Williamsburg. Well, I've never been to Colonial Williamsburg, and I don't know where Berlin is, but I definitely was on my throne in the Vatican. Ideal date. Shopping for baby furniture. Not based. I cannot have children because I'm too young. I'm a Gen Z angel. Catching the latest DreamWorks movie. DreamWorks only makes bad movies, and I won't hear anything else of it. Listening to the Choir Boys drop some dope plain song hymns. Based, except I only listen to Billy Joel, obviously. Ice cream eating contest. Correct. It's Friday. What are you doing? Plotting the fifth iteration of the Crusades. Ooh, wow. Just letting you know, extremely cringe to do the Crusades. So that's definitely not it. Blanky time? Yes, blanky time. Skipping rope. Good for working out, but as the Pope, I never work out. Eating some bonbons. Reading the latest Daniel Steele novel. Definitely correct. My favorite form of communication. Now, I know this is going to come as a shock to everyone. I'm a little bit old-fashioned, but I do enjoy a landline. Me and Beyonce got one thing in common. What would your friend say is your thing? Wearing a big Pope hat, always being 15 minutes early, being the guy who remembers the Bud Light Lime. My crippling fear of small talk. It's definitely the big hat, 100%. Which word best describes me? Hugger, loudmouth, Zumba, or Pope? It's Pope. Better luck next time? Incorrect answer. You absolute fool. I've tricked you. I've been the Pope the whole time. Obviously. All right? You thought this was a blankie? Get fucked. I'm actually poped poped up to the absolute brim. Okay? If you're in chat and you didn't think I was the Pope for a single second, get out of here. Okay? Oh, Pope deniers leave. Banned. Everyone who thought I wasn't the Pope, I already know who you are, and I've already removed you. Poped up from the toad up. Exactly. Hard agree. Thought you were the scope? I am the Pope in the sky. Sky Pope. Betrayal. Yeah. So. Get fucked. I see how it is. I take off my hat for 3 seconds and you think, that's not the Pope. Incorrect. I only learned this today and I accept. Yes, you see, what in Minecraft, I live on a sky island and I'm the scope, the Sky Pope, Pope of the Sky. Obviously. It's a classic. Exactly. I do not need the blankie in order to be the proper, true, and good Pope of the Sky. Okay. 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 Get into the gig, bitch. I am the fucking Pope. Literally. Literally. All right, that's all I have to say about that. That's all I have to say about that. All right, folks. Thank you for coming on this quiz journey with me. BuzzFeed is a menace to society and should be eliminated. But otherwise, this was a great time. And now we must do a raid. Gonna have a bad time. Okay, agreed. Agreed. Based and scope hilt. Exactly. based clip. Amy knows what's going on, okay? Poping with extreme prejudice, exactly. Prejudice against people who are not the Pope. Get into it, okay? Get fucking into it. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for being here for my stream. Mwah! Get Pope smooched as fuck. Get smooched right out of your little face. Mwah! Aggressive smooch. Who should we raid? Does anybody have a suggestion for a raid target? I'm looking for people. Sanari, we raided Sanari just a little bit ago. Hello Blue? I do not know them. Let's investigate. They seem cool, but they are, I do not know if they are alive. Oh, are they alive? Oh, I do not know them. Are they a VTuber or are they a human person? They have no one on screen. I usually raid a VTuber, but we could raid Hello Blue. They're playing Honkai Star Rail. I don't know what that is. Mia Galactic? Oh, they seem cool. And they're playing Alien Isolation. A very chill game with cozy vibes. I think they're not VTubing. I see. We will go with Mia Galactic because, of course, because specifically Alien is such a chill and fun, relaxed game. So that's not Genshin. Oh, it's the one that's in space. Bozrima just started. Oh, yeah. Girl Spoken. These are excellent suggestions. I would like to consider them. I think we will go with Mia Galactic for today, but thank you so much for all of your excellent and amazing suggestions. I appreciate you guys a lot. All right. Are you guys ready? Let us do the raid. If you sub to me, my beloved Sky Congregants, you can use this raid message. And if you do not sub to me, that is totally fine and absolutely chill. You can use this raid message. You've been beautiful. You're all gorgeous, and I love you very much. Big smooches. Please be nice to everyone, and I will see you again on Thursday, where we will play Stardew Valley, and you will tell me what you had for dinner, because it's the law. All right. Go forth, my children, and do the raid. Kablamo!